Sorry for the burps.
Burps right in the middle of going live. How dare you, Jordan? Welcome, everybody. We are beginning with an apology because we desperately need to apologize, not only for the burp we entered stream with, but also for the sheer level of shenanigans we're going to get into tonight. Tonight, if you're watching live, thanks for watching with us on Twitch. If you are not watching live, you should totally join us live because we're pretty fun and you can interact with chat. But tonight, more importantly, this episode of Shattered Dungeons is a celebratory episode because we have reached over 1,000 downloads on our podcast. So that deserves some sad celebration noises. Let's go, everybody.
Sad celebration.
Yay.
Hooray!
Yay. All right, now that that's over, currently we were actually well over 1,300, which is awesome. So for tonight, Lauren will be arc mastering a one-shot that she's prepared. I am super stoked for it. It's going to be ridiculous.
Using the words prepared loosely.
Yes, she is mentally prepped. So for everyone in the chat, remember !D100 will roll a D100, and as Tofu has very graciously tested for us, we're looking at about, what was it, Tofu? Last thing I saw was 16 to 18 seconds by One Dancin', but she will determine the exact time frame and post it in chat if you're joining us there. Also, as always, a reminder, we got the Granite Great Axe Arc. It's available, DriveThruRPG, in our online store and in stores around Jacksonville. Just go in and say, hey, give us that Granite Great Axe. And they'll either kill you or they'll give you our arc.
You might have to give them some money.
Could you even say that there's more stores than before that now carry the Granite Great Axe?
We are working on that. That's actually one of my next things. We did a playtest at Not Another Game Store in St. Augustine, Florida. It went very well. Super awesome. Great hanging with everyone there. If you were there and watching now, thank you for joining me. It was great. I had a blast. I killed somebody in their demo. Thankfully, it was towards the end, but he walked out into it. So on that same note, we are currently looking for sponsors. If you are interested in sponsoring Shattered Dungeons from a business standpoint, please reach out. We'd love to chat with you, especially businesses and or people who are selling things and products that are like-minded to our stream and our company. So definitely,
I will shill so hard for you.
Oh, thank you. And this last announcement is not something necessarily super important, but I'm going to try it out. So if you like this, please let me know. If you dislike it, also let me know. You can post it in chat, say, hey, it sucks. You can send me sternly worded emails, however you want to do it. But I'm actually going to be doing we have 3 different background tracks now. And so I'm going to kind of feel them out and see how they work. Also, One Dancin', thank you so much for the subscription. You are amazing. I really appreciate it. Let's get business time in the chat for One Dancin', everybody. Business time in memoriam, Mr. Business. Though he is with us in spirit, he is not here right this second. So, business time! Yay!
He's alive. He's just not.
He's alive. Yeah, he's just not actively participating. So, anywho, let's get this show, this ridiculous one-shot episode on. This is Shattered Dungeons. Hey, I just saw this. Sorry. Big shout out to Reckless Fury for a subscription as well. Thank you, Reckless Fury. And if you're listening out there, whoever you may be, you are appreciated more than you know. Business time in the chat for Reckless Fury.
Whoever this
Whoever
generous
that
stranger could possibly be.
Yes.
Whee!
So tonight I will not be arc mastering. You will get to see my face as a player this evening. However, our own Lauren Dornbrock is actually arc mastering. So Lauren,
Look,
take
you
it away.
updated my name. That's pretty cool.
Arc Master
All right,
Lauren
kids.
over there.
I am normally Pax, but today I've changed my name to All-Knowing God of Your Universe for the next couple hours. So today, just for this evening, fortunately for some of you, we have our characters, and they are Dave playing Sithis.
Yes, this is Sithis, the Basilican Edgelord.
We have Jordan playing Dorf.
Oh my god, guys, I'm not Reg. This is weird.
You respond in character, Jordan.
Just
Come
don't-
on.
Is that what Dorf sounds like, or
No. So
He breaks the fourth
those of
wall.
you- I'm gonna be the Deadpool of our universe. Dorf can only answer in a positive or a
right.
negative. It'll be yarp or narp. So let's have
Dorf?
fun with
Are you
that.
happy to be here today?
Narp.
Oh no. We have Ray playing Scurvy Leg McCoy.
They call me Scurvy Leg because of my wonky leg.
Yarp.
We're going to have to live with that for the whole time.
You should have gotten that cup of water. And we have Dion playing Serato Saras. Hold on, I gotta move your. I can't see the rest of your name. Serato
I am
Saras.
Cyrodiil Sarisian.
Cyrano Sarisian. There we go.
Dion with the voice. I dig it.
I do like it. So you are. Let's jump in. You are currently on a ship. Your ship has been sailing through the icy waters near the frozen coast. However, overnight, the ice pack has gathered around your vessel and she is now locked in the ice. The ice is unstable and moves with the current. Your home for the past 6 months is now being crushed. You can hear the wood protesting and the ship shudders and groans like a living thing. What are you going to do?
This is not good. You there, shouting those words, what does it mean? What is a narp?
Dorf animatedly points at the ship, points at the ice, throws his hands in the air wildly, and just
Sithis walks over, casting judgment upon Dorf.
Well, what will you do about this?
narp.
So we're stuck in the ice right now, correct?
Yes, your
Who's was
ship.
driving?
Your ship is stuck in the ice. Your ship can't move.
I just blame the captain.
The captain will go down with the ship if needed.
Where is the captain?
Below decks.
Well, he's needed.
Let us travel below deck to retrieve him.
Yarp.
You that, Yarpman, lead the way.
Yarp. Yarp. So Yarp is actually a deckhand on the ship, so he would be familiar and would lead the way. Yarp, yarp.
Are you going to find the captain?
Yeah, knocking on doors. Yarp, yarp.
Can't you tell? Because yarp yarp sounds so much like knock knock.
Yeah.
Why did I hire you?
You could have
Yarp.
said no. That's what I love. You allow this.
Yarp, you need to get off the ship. Go. Take what you need and get off the ship. You have to go now before the ship is crushed.
Yarp?
Take your new friends. I'll stay and do whatever I can.
Yarp.
Go.
Yarp.
Scurvy Leg is already got his arms full of everything that's not nailed down.
Sithis walks back up after putting a loose hand on Dorf, simply saying to Dorf,
I suggest you join the captain.
and then he walks up and leaps off the boat into the ice.
The ice it's ice floes. You can walk on them.
Oh, cool. So I leap
You're
onto
not-
the ice.
Are there any lifeboats on this vessel?
No.
Narp. Dorf will grab his new things from his good friend the captain, put a hand on his shoulder, and just say, "Narp," and then head out.
I'm looking at the tokens. Sithis and Scurvy-Leg are on the ice floe. Do we slip at all? Do we land? Like, is there any negative thing that happens there, or are we good?
No, this is actually the only danger is actually to your ship because the ice floes are so big and heavy, and they are moving, but they are stable enough for you to walk on them.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yarp. Yarp, yarp.
Let us leave this accursed ship.
Well,
Does anyone know how to set fire to a boat?
Narp. Narp.
It has served us use.
Narp.
Fine.
We might can come back and get it in the summer.
Yarp.
We could use him.
Is he dead yet?
Who?
The captain.
He's still on the ship.
No,
It's just on the ship. The ship is
What do you
slowly
expect?
being
What are you
crushed by the ice floes moving.
So, are we in any immediate danger?
It's just
Not on the ice floe. Yes, Scurvy-Leg, you're okay.
Okay. Sithis would also like to leap across to the next ice floe.
Okay. Bloop.
Yay.
when he jumps, can I like try and push him into the water? Like, no.
If you would like to try, you can.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Check.
I happen to know how much health you have.
Stamina checks for everyone to jump across, please.
I
We're doing
got a
that, are we?
64.
I'm good with that.
How do I choose dice?
Also 64.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, I got a
Stop copying
bonus.
my
so-
rules.
Narp.
Hey, I think
Something's broken.
wrong.
Guys,
Something's broken.
we've reached the singularity.
We were meant to get off this ice floe, Lauren.
You were
If
honestly
we
like.
get one more 64, we're just done, right?
I didn't think it was gonna take you guys this long to get off the ice floe. Actually, just get off.
You're like, this was like an hour of my adventure, guys.
This was like this should have taken you like 2 minutes. Let's go.
Topher rolled a 17.
I can't actually move you guys. I don't think I gave myself those permissions.
Oh, okay.
Is that if that's the path y'all are taking? Go ahead and go. There you go. Right there. Why can't
Cyrano,
I?
will you be
This is the
joining
worst.
us?
well, I'm trying to determine my situation here. I have little stubby legs at this point in my I slither. So I
I
may have to
see.
just swim for it.
Narp.
I dip the tip of my tail into the water to see if it's something I can manage.
Seeing his fellow Basilican and knowing the pain and frustration of that form and not being able to leap or things like that, Sithis is going to walk back and cast Summon Mist Cloud right above the water, hoping to freeze it to a more solid state so that he can slither across. If you will let me do that, Arcmaster Lauren.
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
That is interesting. You should do the thing.
Then I will slither across the frozen mist.
Excellent.
All right.
And everyone across? Cool. It's a good thing you didn't get in the water. Cirado.
you died.
I mean, you would not necessarily have died, but you are safely off the ship and you turn around to watch as she is twisted and mangled by the moving ice flows. With a final shriek of hard ice on wood, the vessel is run over by the heavy ice flows. You are alone. The captain has gone down with his ship. However, the shrieks from the dying ship seem to have summoned a pack of wolves.
Before noticing the wolves, Dorf will look on at his sinking vessel and his lost friend as a single tear runs down his cheek. Narp.
I think that tear would also freeze.
Like, is the captain really staying on a sinking ship?
Yep. I didn't want to have to deal with him.
Okay.
These
Question.
are hard.
NPCs are hard.
He didn't
Why
want to
does
have
it-
to do his old gruff
I
man
like this
voice.
fat wolf. I don't know what his deal is. He looks like he has an Ewok on top.
He's howling and you're looking at him from top down. Can you guys please roll for initiative?
53 for me.
Roll for
66 for Dorf.
Okay.
danger puppies.
I also have a question.
Yes.
The concern.
Little question over here. Should maybe one of us know how to summon a zombie, could I use the captain's body from the sunken ship?
I mean, just normal questions you ask.
Yeah. Should I want to summon him, would he have to swim through the ice or would he appear in front of me?
He would have to get from point A to point B, so he'd have to cross the ice flows and so forth. He's also in the, stuck inside a mangled wooden, he's stuck in there. So unless you can free him from the bowels of the crushed ship, you're not going to be able to use his body.
What if I reanimate him so he can die again?
Huh?
Narp.
Fine, I won't do that.
Alright.
All right, so I need to roll for the wolves, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Do I have to roll for each one?
up to you, Arcmaster.
All right, I got an 89, which soundly trumps all of you guys' anyway. So wolves go first, and then we've got Dwarf, Sith, Serato, and Scurvy. All right.
Keep the one with the keg alive.
This wolf here is gonna go for Dwarf.
Narp.
And
Excellent.
he's going to bite you. He gets 2 attacks.
Is he coming closer?
Yeah.
No, the bites are ranged.
Coming
There he is, in
Oh, no.
front of you.
He knows the black magics.
Wolves. 25.
113 and 97.
Narp.
Does that deal you damage?
Narp.
Okay. This guy is gonna run forward to hits.
Can I use Tofu's roll of 95 as my roll?
Well, actually, I would be going first, so it would be my roll, if anything.
That's true. Sith, 123 and 97.
That's a natural 98. Is that a crit on me?
No. Oh, yes, it is. Sorry.
Cool. So I take 50 damage.
Alright. And these two wolves are kind of hanging back a little bit.
Dwarf mutters under his breath.
Let's see what you guys are gonna do. Dwarf, you're up.
Okay, let's see. If Dwarf is here, would this constitute a four-line cone?
Yeah.
Good. I don't know how to undo that, but
It's a permanent
So-
staple, this random purple line in the
My.
snow.
good
You
luck
should
with
hydrate more. Your pee is weird.
it.
You should be able to just click it and click delete on your keyboard.
Dwarf is going to cast Smolder,
Smolder.
where I will roll and they will have stamina check.
Alright, so then I stamina check against that.
See.
Tofu said it was all the grape juices he drank.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
did I get to
Kool-Aid will actually do that to you.
No,
do
Say
I
what?
get to use Tofu's roll because it was real good?
Because it was real good. Yes, because I'm a pushover.
Yeah. So like 150 whatever.
Say what? 150, whatever. Oh,
155.
you're gonna have to tell me what that is.
155 Wolf Boys.
Alright, so I am stamina checking against that. I'm gonna add 50 stamina. Oh,
Oof.
it didn't do so good. Alright, so how much damage do you deal?
They take 30 damage and have to roll a 25% chance to be burnt.
Ooh.
Them crispy boys. One dancing, we're not using your roll of 13. Just FYI.
I mean, maybe you could. You use Tofu's.
Well, that's what they use that 13 to try and avoid.
Alright, so do I need to roll for each one of those?
Your call.
I rolled a 96.
No,
I assume
Tofu,
that
we're not
means-
taking the 13. Ugh.
Someone needs to take it. It's true. I'm with Tofu.
Okay, so they each take 30 damage.
I think they just each take 30 damage, but I don't take
They're not taking
fire.
additional.
They're not singed.
They're not taking additional burn for the next
Nope.
2 days or whatever. And with he is going to summon. I hope you have it ready.
Oh my.
Parrot.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Here comes your. He's more of a blackbird, but yeah.
I'll take whatever.
If I can find him, where'd he go?
Would you
Blackbird
say it's
sitting
a
on
raven?
Dwarf's shoulder.
Yes, definitely a raven.
We are Dwarf is summoning a raven, a talking raven.
Aw. Rest in peace, Raven Vulcans.
Why do you say that like he's dead?
He's not. He's just not
Oh, there
here.
he
It's
is.
the Mr. Business thing.
There you go. There's your raven.
Oh, you gotta let me control him,
Oh my bad.
my buddy.
Controlled by Dwarf. Save changes. There you go.
Yeah, sweet. And then if I remember correctly, David, summons go on the turn after they're like right after the person summons them, or
Up to Arcmaster.
Yeah, I think that was your turn. You peed on the wolves and then summoned your bird. We're moving on.
no? I mean, when
Oh.
does the summon get its turn? Does it go after Dwarf, or does it have to wait? How does that work?
Are there rules on this? Because I would make him go on your next turn since he just got here.
There it is, Arcmaster ruling.
Okie dokie.
All right, Sith.
I'm going to look at the look down in front of me and say,
Foul beast. You will make an excellent addition to my collection.
and then he is going to cast Necrotic Heal on it twice. So we have a little this first hand, he almost crits. Does 154 hit?
Yeah, a wolf's armor rating is only 50, so...
Oh, don't tell us that. We're not supposed to know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry.
Mom, you're really
I'm sorry. You guys! Oh, my word.
All right.
Or
So-
I could raise it.
No,
No,
you're fine.
I mean, it's there now, so... it takes 120
hits.
points of damage.
Neat.
One Danson says that you are the best Arcmaster ever, with an H, not an R.
Danson, I'm struggling, so I appreciate you. And I hope that wasn't sarcastic.
I know I said it last week, but I want to call him Ted Danson so bad.
Me too! Alright, Sith.
That's my turn, and then I'm also going to move over to these haphazardly strewn about rocks.
So haphazard.
Seems like a not so great idea.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Cyrano.
I'm gonna cast Oak Skin on myself. Because I get
Seems like
some
a habit.
protection.
It's like a habit for
I
you.
am gonna. Oops. Hang on 1 second here.
You guys stop drawing on my game board.
More importantly, One
take it
Danson
off.
rolled
It was an
69 in the chat.
I move over here to whack this one with one of my scimitars.
Ooh.
Truly, RN Jesus looks down on Ted Danson.
And I'm just gonna. All right.
Hmm.
77. How much damage?
He takes 50 damage total,
Okay.
and that would be the end of my turn.
Alright. Moving on to Scurvy Pants.
Guys, I forgot to start the battle music. I'm starting the battle music now.
Oh, that's why this isn't working out. Okay,
Yes, that's the only reason.
that's the only reason.
I know, that's what I was waiting
RN
for.
Jesus in the... I can't wait for us to get that emote approved. It's gonna be great.
Dance.
I made an RN Jesus emote that David's helping me with.
Scurvy Pants, what are you doing?
Well, poor Dorf is over there by himself, so I'm going to take my little pony keg, take a swig out of the little spigot on it, and then yeet it at that wolf in front of him.
So you're taking 220 stamina?
20 stamina.
Neat.
There we go. And yeet!
Ooh,
Ooh.
quite the yeet with a 79.
Yeah. How much damage did we say your keg does?
The mini keg does 110 damage. Right? 50 plus my 60? Or did you lower it?
I thought it was like a flat 50. But we can do that.
I don't know anymore. 50 works. 50 works.
Alright.
There we go. Yeet!
There you go. Alright, so your keg is now...
Yeah,
Aw,
take-
thanks, dude. Your keg is now over there by Dorf. Is that the end of your turn?
Nope, I gotta move real quick. Over behind this guy.
Nice hydration.
Dwarf is gonna turn to Scurvy Leg and just put out a big thumbs up and yarr.
You're welcome.
Alright, you kids have all gone, so it's Wolf's turn again. And this time they're upset with you because you've been doing things to them.
Where did my bird go?
Oh, I don't know.
The wolf ate the bird.
I think your delete trick deleted my bird.
Our first
Oh, I think you did. I'll
casualty.
give him back to you. Sorry. Serrano, this is against you. Oops.
Hit.
That one's oh no, it's not a crit. Alright, so you take 25 damage. Sith, these guys are also upset with you. 1, 2,
You shall pay for your
3.
insolence, wolves.
Yep. Whatever. They really don't care.
Oh, they're so indifferent.
Does either of those deal damage?
No, my hate protects me.
What about these two?
I want the 69 to hit, but no, they don't.
You wanted to hit?
Yeah, because
Well,
the
that's
69. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like that's a recurring
all
theme.
right,
around here.
and then last one is Dwarf. These are to you.
Narp.
Alright. Kids are better armored than I thought you were.
We are seasoned veterans.
You're so seasoned. Dwarf, it is back to you, and let me give you your bird companion back.
Okay. So first, Dwarf is going to. I guess Dwarf will do his thing first. Dwarf is going to pull out his Norcerison Warhammer, give it a little bit of a weighty jiggle in his hand, like a little up and down clash, and yarp, yarp, and then swing for the wolf's head with a 129.
How much damage?
84 damage.
Me.
How's he
Still
doing?
kicking. He's still kicking.
Still kicking.
Still doesn't like
Okay.
you.
So I'll have to rename him in a second on the thing. So now Crackers, the bird,
Of course it is.
is going to come up next to the wolf. Hey, David, I was meaning to. Well, I guess it goes for either of you. Do claws? We always talked about Mr. Business's claws count in it with his hand-to-hand bonus. Like,
They gave him like a +5.
what is Crackers? Does he get that hand-to-hand bonus?
He gets a 2.
He gets a 2.
He gets 2.
Well, see, here's a funny story about summons, about summon familiar spell. They get your advancements. So Crackers is going to swipe with each of his claws, starting with claw number 1 for a 146 and 52 damage.
Okay.
And then number 2, also another, so 104 damage from Crackers the bird.
And this wolf was dead. I don't know how to do the X's, so he's just gone.
And much to everyone's surprise, Crackers
The wolf
bird-
disappears.
Yeah, that too, but Crackers. That's how you kill him.
All right, Dwarf, I'm assuming that's the end of your turn. Dwarf, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is the
right.
end of Dwarf.
With a howl and a poof of snow, the wolf expires and then his body dissolves.
Yar.
Who was next? Sith.
Okay. I reach out both my hands on either side and cast Necrotic Heal on the two wolves in front of me. And I say,
Yes, your life force will be mine to do with it what I please.
89 and 81.
Yes.
They both take 60 damage.
I hope I'm reading this right. It seems easier than it should have been. That's okay. They still hate you.
Surprisingly, the wolves form together like Voltron.
Mega snow
Is that the
wolf.
end of your turn?
The
Yes.
fight's about to get serious.
Cirado.
Toby's
I
saying
am
it.
going to whack this one twice,
Whack.
or at least that's the goal.
And your, what was it, a scythe?
Scimitars.
Your scimitar snags him and lets more blood. The snow is now stained red. How much damage are you
100
dealing?
total. That was 50 each.
That was 100 total.
Yep.
The snow is now stained red. The wolf lets out an unearthly howl, falls down, and his body again, like the other one, dissolves into nothing. Scurvy.
This place sounds terrible. Well,
It's cold. What do you expect? It's awful.
I'm gonna shoot the one closest to me with my crossbow that's attacking Sithis.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I clicked on it, but no little thing.
Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah.
That's okay. And fire!
And your crossbow hits true. How much damage?
This time it's 89.
The wolf is still up, but it was a fairly bad hit. He looks like you took out like his entire backside.
Ooh.
Neat!
Meat's back on the menu.
We're eating Hobbit tonight.
Oh, so this wolf limps over to you, Cirado, and actually no, he wants to come after Scurvy because he's the one who just
No.
and bites at you. And do either of those hit?
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
What do you mean you're gonna go ahead and
96
say yes?
76.
Yeah.
He snaps at you
Yeah, they both hit. Sorry.
and gnaw on your leg a little bit.
Not my nubby.
And then
He's
Sith,
got a nubby
this guy
leg.
is still just like really into taking you down.
And I am very into dodging his blows.
Oh my.
Both
He's
his
just
attacks do
snapping
not
at
hit.
you and his jaws are snapping at air. Dorf, you and Crackers are up.
Yarp, yarp, yarp. Dwarf just slowly kind of comes forward casually, dragging the hammer behind him. Then lurches up for a great big swing. 186 for 84 damage.
And you swing and absolutely pummel the wolf, smushing him into the snow. With a howl, his body dissolves.
Crackers responds, "Alright, good kill, dwarf." And then flies to this one and says, "Right, prepare to die."
I wondered how you were going to manage to get through this whole thing without actually talking.
Now you know. The elaborate parrot ruse. A classic.
71 and 102 for 104 damage total from
For
Crackers.
104 damage. Crackers just, absolutely wails on this wolf, and the wolf, he scratches his eyes out, and the wolf is bleeding, but he's still standing.
Not for long.
188 for 100 damage.
And what is your weapon, Sith?
It is a
What are you doing?
improved underling scythe.
Nice. So your scythe scythes and cleaves the wolf in clean into his front half, and his back half fall apart, and like the other wolves, his body dissolves into snow.
Yes, that is what I like to see. You all fought wonderfully.
Yarb.
Oh my gosh. Tofu said, it's all fun and games until someone has crackers with some cheese. Oh.
It is a violent and bloody start.
Oh, hey,
I'm sorry.
Johnny, hey,
It'll
it's
get
nice
better.
to see
It'll
you.
get better, Tofu.
Yeah, Johnny says that he's getting a Banjo-Kazooie vibe from Dorfin Crackers.
Dwarfen crackers. I like
dig
it. What's next, you guys? You see, so you're on a path here. There is a pile. Yep, what are you looking at, Sith?
Sithez walks over and bends down, noticing that there appear to be some sort of bones nearby piled under these rocks. And he bends down and goes,
This is not a natural thing.
I'm gonna heal myself.
I'm going to inspect the bones.
Oh, okay. You can see that it's a fairly intact skeleton. You feel like if you moved the rocks, the whole skeleton would be there. It was as if like just one boulder just came and smashed the poor person on the head, but it looks like all the bones are there, and yeah.
This appears to be an intact skeleton.
I'm going to kind of push that big rock off and just see what's underneath.
Okay. You see underneath. Oh, come back here. Can you guys see this guy? Bloop.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Old City
so
McSkeleton.
You push the rock aside, and out from under the rock springs to life a skeleton. And he is now standing in your path, and he says, "Hee, I am so glad you freed me. You freed me to dance, and if you want to pass, you too must dance."
Narb.
Scurvy starts to cry a little bit.
Oh, because Scurvy has a numb leg. Oh, he can't dance. What a terrible
His touching the
thing.
ground, or his leg is touching the ground. Mine are just sort of suspended.
Cracker starts singing safety dance in the background. Your friends don't want to.
Explain to me what is dancing.
Dancing is the best thing ever. Dancing is what gives your legs life. If you can't dance, then you're no friend of mine.
Dorf will walk forward, place his warm hammer down onto the ground like a walking cane, and proceed to do a little Gary Coleman tap dance bit with the warhammer.
Tofu, can you roll?
Ooh, Tofu gets a roll. Uh-oh.
Tofu or Johnny Kyle, somebody chat roll for us and see if the Skelly here is happy with Dorf's dance.
Thanks for the follow, Johnny Kyle 904. And yes, I would love to see what everyone's role is for the dancing. 63.
That sounds happy to me.
Raven is now with us and threw everything on the ground because he's late. Raven, you were with us in spirit a moment ago via Crackers, Dwarf's Raven familiar.
Oh, hey, Johnny Kyle. What is it, Dave? It's exclamation point D100, but you have to give it time to breathe because it's a princess and it needs like 30 seconds.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Dwarf, I'm really sorry, but your little sea shanty really didn't impress the skeleton. He's like, you call that a dance? Where's the spirit? Where's the life? Once more with feeling.
Yarp. Yarp. With that second yarp, Crackers is summoned over to do a tiny bird dance.
Yes.
With an 87.
So good.
Crackers humming safety dance at this point.
Oh, and Cracker's dance is so adorable. The skeleton just is overjoyed and enthralled by his tiny little bird dance. And the skeleton says, oh, tiny little birds. Oh my goodness, you're so delightful. Your dance, it has such passion, such feeling. Can I take you home?
Right, no, I stay with the mute.
Oh, I could bring you to all the crowned heads of Erethe.
He's more fun.
Why would a skeleton be going to the courts of Erethe?
Why would a skeleton not be going to the courts of Erethe? Slither thing. And with that, the skeleton scampers off, doing his own jig.
So for those of you that may have joined a little bit later, Dwarf, as you can see by the drawing my wife made a little bit ago, Dwarf only responds with a positive or a negative yarp or narp. That's all he can say.
But Jordan can't stand not talking, so he has Crackers.
So yes, Crackers is his summoned familiar who can talk.
All right, so the skeleton has now scampered off. You can see ahead of you a path, and you can see to your right a cave.
Cerrado, you can feel the ground better than I can. You suspect moving forward with the path or down into the cave?
Let's stay out at the hole.
I agree with you. I trust you
That's what
far
she
more
said.
than Dwarf and the nubbed leg one. He at least... You don't have legs yet, but you will grow into them. Scurvy leg, he had legs and now he only has one. Can't trust anybody with one leg. Especially one that throws a keg the way he does. Mute, are you coming with us?
Yarp.
Don't
Wait.
act so glum.
Right? He misses his friend, jerk.
I can bring him back for you if you would like, though he might look slightly different.
Narp.
At
lost.
this point, you guys have been standing around long enough. The sun is setting, and you're feeling a blizzard come on.
My scales have not been this cold in some time.
You're pretty cold. You should probably seek shelter.
Siran, as much as I appreciate your judgment, maybe we should seek shelter in the cave, at least for the night. Continue on in the morning.
That sounds like a plan. Let's start a fire just outside
Scurvy.
the opening.
Scurvy, stand still. We're going to use you to start a fire.
You can't start a fire. There's a blizzard. It's a blizzard. It's a whiteout.
Scurvy,
Bring
quick
alcohol.
into the cave so we can light you on fire.
And now that I've forced you into the cave, how do I move?
Excellent
you
arc
guys?
mastering, Lauren.
And turns out,
railway.
So you're going to want to copy those tokens, select them all, and then.
drat! I thought I could just move players. Oh, shucks.
Narp.
Just select those tokens, and then Control C, Command C, whatever operating system you're on, and then Control V on the other page. Or Command V, depending on your operating system.
Yep. Hold on.
In all seriousness, though, does
There
anybody
we
know
go.
how to make a fire?
Right? You saw
Alright.
him burn the pups.
Ah, yes, the mute.
Fine.
You know how to make a fire.
Yarp, yarp.
Now, Bird, stay still so we can light you on fire.
Apparently, I'm obsessed with lighting things on
Lighting
fire.
everyone on fire. You find yourself in a cave.
Looking around the cave, how tall is the cave? Like, how big is the opening down? Like, that we're in?
The opening's fairly small, but once you get inside the cave, you it actually opens out into a fairly large area. Do you want to look around some?
Yes.
I cast candlelight so that I have the ability to see.
Okay.
Nice.
Excellent idea, Serrado.
You can see over on your left, it looks like there's some reflections. You can hear a steady dripping. And then you can't tell whether it is a reflection of your light or if it's a light of its own deeper into the cave.
Let's investigate this water. If it is fresh water, we should probably stock up.
Narp,
Oh.
yarp. Yarp, narp.
Dorf, you're going to have to let your bird talk for you. I can't understand what you're saying.
He was letting Crackers know to go over and look at.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say.
Can I retroactively say that I have one of the dead wolves' bodies in my pack?
When did you decide to get a dead wolf's body? No, because they disappeared.
Oh, dang
When
it.
it
Remember? They melted into the snow.
Fine. They did melt into the snow. That makes logical sense.
Sorry, buddy.
Scurvy, come over here. Investigate this water.
Crackers is pecking it.
It's just water.
Scurvy, how
water,
long can
dummy.
you hold your breath?
First he's setting people on fire, now he's drowning people.
I'm not drowning anybody. I'm curious as to how deep this goes. Dorf, bring that large rock over here.
Seems ominous.
So good.
Tofu said Thanos snapped his finger with each wolf's death, and that's why it disappeared.
Well, I mean, there was that.
By the way, would we have recovered our potency and stuff back?
Yeah, y'all can hang out in the cave long enough to do that. Yeah, top
Yeah.
back off.
I'm gonna take that opportunity to heal myself with a minor heal. Twice.
Does the,
Hey,
cave
Serrado.
does the cave go deeper than where we are?
It does. I need you to roll a stamina check and scurvy. Stamina check, please.
Oh,
You just tripped a
Cave
tripwire
would-
that was strung across the cave opening.
Narp, narp, narp.
It has been
Well, we need
swell
stamina.
knowing you, Scurvy.
Hey, chat, you want to roll to see if they take damage?
Ooh, chat roll.
Come on, one.
Everyone dies.
Do it.
Come on, chat. Anything less than an 83.
Johnny got an 88.
For Scurvy Leg, looks like you're taking some damage.
Sucks to suck,
And-
Scurvy.
Hey, Scurvy, how much HP do you have? Tell the people at home.
Lot.
He
No,
adjusted.
he changed it.
Yeah,
I did change it.
Scurvy.
per
Scurvy,
heavy
you need to-
recommendations.
Scurvy, you and I need to find out what happens to Serato. We need one more roll from the chat. It maybe might be long enough.
One more chat roll.
Raven.
We'll see if it did. Otherwise, I'll roll for it.
Okay. Well,
Okay, I'll roll
I
for
am-
it.
I am backing Serato up, so if there's anything that I could help pull him, Johnny rolled an 86.
Yeah, we used that for Scurvy.
No,
he rolled
he rolled
again.
an 88
Oh, he rolled
and
again. He rolled an
86.
86.
Yeah, but I take your 29. 86 seems like you need to go to the next option.
Scurvy is really interested in going further into the cave, and so he continues bumbling along with Serato closely behind him. He doesn't notice the tripwire that he triggers and takes a bolt to the shoulder, taking 40 damage. Serato is far enough behind him that he doesn't that he's able to dodge out of the way and miss the rest of the bolts that shoot from the right to the left, and trying to impale them on the wall.
Oh!
As those are happening, I'm going to roll to see if I can pinpoint where they're coming from with a 24 of my sneak check, which is not great. So probably
They're coming from the right to the left.
okay.
The cave bit me, Charlie.
However,
Scurvy,
you're
keep going. Run as fast as you can forward.
Like glower at him and then double hand point at the wonky leg.
I said as fast as you can. I didn't say a specific speed.
I keep forgetting you only have one leg.
is anyone else doing sneak checks?
Hey, I want a sneak check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a sneak check to see if I can figure it out as well.
Yarp.
Dwarf, oh, your names don't match up. It's messing me up. Serato and Scurvy. After Scurvy pulls the bolt out of his shoulder, he's
Hard to speak
able.
when you're screaming.
It's true. It doesn't. Dwarf, you're able to kind of quietly skirt around the little group of people making a racket there in the middle, and you can kind of see it just looks like it's the one tripwire. It wasn't super heavily guarded. Thank you, Serato. And it just looks like there's that one tripwire, and the rest of it, it looks like nobody's been here for quite some time.
Narp. Where am I moving to?
Oh, you can move wherever.
I guess just
Yeah.
here then. And then we'll have Crackers just fly up. Can we see this in front of us?
Yeah, so you guys kind of come up, and there is a griffin sitting there. He's flanked by 2 torches, which was the glimmer that you saw, that you thought might be reflecting Serato's candlelight. The griffin's just sitting there. His paws are crossed in front of him, and he's been watching you all this time, you feel like. There is an empty bowl in front of him, and he doesn't seem upset by you. He doesn't seem anxious or angry. He's just watching you.
Aw, what a cute bird, Giddy.
Say again. That was so high I couldn't understand you.
Then I have done my job. I said,
Oh, what a cute bird, kitty.
Bird kitty. Yeah, the griffin just blinks at you.
My name's Scurvy.
The griffin looks at you and says this. I run smoother than any rhyme. I love to fall, but I cannot climb.
Oh, did you hit your head as a kid too?
It appears to be some kind of riddle.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the sound of riddles.
What's this thing that's on the ground in front of it?
It's a bowl, like just an empty dish that's sitting in front of him.
I am going to go back to the pool of water, grab some water, bring it back, and put it in the dish.
when he goes to walk away, I'm going to open my ale keg and just start filling his water bowl with ale.
As I get back, what are you doing? Why would you waste the ale? And also, I'm pretty confident that it did not sit here waiting for people to walk into here to just be given random drops of some other person's drink.
You're mean.
Crackers and Dorf are having just a muted conversation. Yarp, narp, 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 yarp, yarp.
All right, so what happens with the water and the ale?
Well, I'm going to pour his ale out. Oh, is this a bowl that can be picked up, or is it like built
Yes.
into the stone? Okay, then I'm
No,
literally
you pick
just
it
gonna
up.
pour his ale out, glaring at him the whole time, and then pour in the water that I retrieved from the spring at the earlier part of the cave.
Whatever.
You can't just put ale wherever you want.
Oh my. The griffin gets up and sips the water because he's a bird, so he has to do the whole like bird dribbling water down his throat thing.
He like slowly
And then-
teeters back and forth for like 8 hours.
And then he steps aside, and you can see that there's light. There's a tunnel behind him, and there's light at the end of that tunnel. And he seems like he's saying, "Go ahead and pass."
Oh, cool.
Excellent.
All right, Dorf and
Tofu rolled a
Serato,
25
I
to
need you
have the griffin prefer the ale, actually.
that would have been pretty great.
You get it because it's water. The answer was water.
Oops.
What was that little bird? The answer was water?
Water falls but cannot climb. Likes to run
Interesting.
in a river.
I had no idea. I just assumed that this thing was thirsty.
Look at the cave I found.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Ooh.
Ooh. Look at you with the fanciness over here.
All right.
Ah,
We have
this-
traveled to the center of the earth.
This is very different.
Oh god,
from
look out.
where
Brendan
we landed.
Fraser and the Rocker.
As we step through the cave door into a very temperate-looking area, surrounded in what appears to be greenery without any snow. Ooh, and a little house to our right.
Yeah. So yeah, you basically seem to have. Scurvy, what are you doing? Get off the
Kirby is
house.
just running around top speed.
Just scampering about.
Is that a dog?
That
Are
is-
these birds?
You seem to find yourself in some sort of idyllic wonderful place. It's cool. There seems to be like just the slightest tinge of fall to the air, though, even though the plants seem to be some sort of like tropical jungle type plants.
I roll
I
an
rub my
86
eyes
to see
make
if
sure
they're...
that what I'm seeing is real.
Wait, what's happening?
I believe.
What?
Serato is making sure that it's real, and at the same time, I'm looking around. Sithis is looking around to see if there are any more people in this area, specifically ones that might have some sort of satchel carrying some pieces of paper.
Some pieces of paper. Is that house made of candy? Yeah, so Sith with his snake eyes
Yes.
and snake ears seems to pick up that on the other side of that building there's someone moving around. It seems to be someone over there.
I bend down slightly and indicate to the rest of my group that there's another individual somewhere on the other side of that building. I encourage Scurvy. I lean down closer to him.
Scurvy, you must use your supreme powers of stealth, seeing as you make less sound than the rest of us when you walk. Quickly, investigate.
And as I do so, I cast Silent Movement on him. You get a plus 25 to your sneak checks for the next 2 minutes.
Cool.
Neat.
All right. Well,
Whole time, while he's doing this,
I'm gonna sneak directly towards her.
Crackers is just trying to play with these real birds.
Yeah, he is. Like, what are you doing?
Crackers is literally jumping around and checking out these things.
Scurvy, with your sneak, you kind of come up and you peek around the building, and there seems to be some sort of like an old woman, and she's tending her garden, and she's just sort of singing to herself.
That means two
She's
things.
passed out like a drunk.
Are you me mum?
Oh, hello, duckling. I've been expecting you.
Oh my god.
And the woman walks towards you.
I sense danger.
Oh, no danger, duckling. No danger at all. Why don't you call your friends over? I'd love to meet them.
Not a duck, I'm a raven.
Oh, of course you are, duckling.
Come on over, guys. Meet me mum.
Oh, I'm not your mom. I'm not your mom, but you can call me Auntie Velma. All the boys and girls call me Auntie Velma.
Where are
Where's
these
the rest of the
boys
gang?
and girls?
Oh, yes, ducklings. I've been waiting for you. I'm so glad. I hope my griffin didn't startle you.
He was a big bird.
He appeared thirsty.
Say that again, duckling. I can't hear you around all the hissing. You might need to enunciate a little bit.
He was thirsty.
Oh, yes, my griffin was thirsty. Did you give, obviously, you gave him some water. Ha, because that was the answer to the riddle. Well, ducklings. Well, ducklings, you didn't try to give him alcohol, did you? Because he's not of age.
No, we
No,
did
just
not.
gave him some ale.
Oh my! That is definitely punishable by law for up to 20 years in prison, giving an underage griffin, underage griffins. Oh, hello, duckling. Please don't sit on my head. Thank you. Auntie Velma loves animals.
Sent Scurvy away a long time. he's bad. Send him away. We're good.
You asked for all of this.
Ducklings. I'm an old woman. And the reason I've been waiting for you is you've noticed my beautiful home, have you not? In the tropical plants.
This.
Yarp.
I'll
This
take
home
that as a
behind
yes
me?
because I have a beautiful home. I do, but ducklings, there is powerful magic that makes it a tropical wonderland here. And unfortunately, do you feel? And she breathes and sort of wafts her hand in front of her nose. Do you feel that sort of edge of fall? My talisman that keeps it always tropical wonderland here. My talisman has been stolen, and ducklings.
Yarp.
I need you to get the talisman back so that I can have the tropical wonderland here and keep all the animals safe because I love animals, ducklings. I really do.
What about ravens?
All animals, ravens can be animals to a duckling.
Sithis is trying to indicate to Dorf that he should light the building on fire.
Yarp.
See if the talisman protects against that.
Ducklings, please don't set my building on fire. She gives you like the teacher stare to where like her eyes just like pierce through you.
Which,
I do not like
Narp.
this. She sees directly into my evil soul. I am torn between telling the utmost truth and also trying to conceal everything I am. Stop
Can
looking
I
at me.
count on you, ducklings, to get my talisman and bring it back to me? I will reward you handsomely.
What is the reward should we return your talisman?
Oh, well, power, fame, whatever you want, duckling, I'll make it happen.
Can you give me a dwarf?
Not all at once, ducklings. Take turns, raise your hands, finger over your lips.
I do not have lips.
Whatever.
I don't have a leg.
I have a wing. Does it count?
We can definitely get you a new leg, duckling.
Yay!
Scurvy, it's
can't
everything
even
you've
do it.
ever wanted.
You'd have to rename you, though.
Can I wish for the removal of Scurvy Leg's new leg?
Well,
Can we just get rid of my scurvy?
let's sort that. Here's an orange duckling.
It's like the
Yes.
gift of the Magi.
Can I count on you to bring me my talisman, ducklings, or should I just kill you all here?
Serato. Serato, do you think you can take this old lady?
Why are we fighting the old lady?
She just insulted us. She looked at Scurvy Leg and said that I could take his leg. How is that okay? She's a sweet old lady. She said I could be evil, and that's not right.
I think that her opinion does not matter to me.
Fine. That's fine. The
I do
talisman.
not feel that I must murder a woman because she insulted someone.
Will you find my talisman, ducklings? I'll give you something to help if you promise to bring my talisman back to me.
Dwarf is just gonna wander over to her and just sort of stare back with, instead of a piercing gaze, just the dullest, dead-eyed stare imaginable.
She pats you on the head and
There's some
pinches your
drool
cheek a
coming
little.
out of Dorf's mouth.
Yarp.
Where can
Ducklings.
we find this talisman?
Yes, you'll find my talisman.
I said, where?
You have to go out through the cave and then turn right. However, ducklings, I don't want to. You seem like powerful warriors. However, I don't want to send you into the jaws of certain death. My talisman, I believe, has been taken to a cave that was built by the ancients And now it's just teeming with ghosts and spirits and things. I believe the person who took my talisman is actually Woday. Now, I love animals, but Woday fancies himself some sort of botanist, and he loves his plants. He loves his plants so much that you could say that he looks more like a tree than a man. I believe he's been absorbed into a tree. He just loves his plants so much. He's weird. I don't know. But Woday, I believe, has stolen my talisman, and I believe he's keeping it in that underground hold that the ancients built. So I would definitely not send you to Woday without any help. So here I have for you. And she like goes over to this well and pulls out of the well a horn, just like a carved well, no, it's like a golden horn, almost like a huntsman's horn. And she says, "Ducklings, I love animals, and animals love me. Take this horn. If you blow it, an animal will come and help you. Animals will come help you."
I mean, besides me?
Yes, besides you, Duckling.
What kind of animals, and how would they know that what side to join?
Well, they'll definitely obey whoever's holding the horn, though there's still some little sticky things with it. You really can't tell what animals are going to come, but the animals that come will definitely help you, Duckling.
I offer to carry the horn.
Okay.
Cirado, you are my moral compass. I will follow you where you lead.
How are you gonna blow that horn with no lips?
Scurvyleg does have a very good question.
I just gotta stick it way in the back.
And that just happened.
Cirado, I'm both impressed and disgusted. I love it.
All right, Ducklings. Feel free to take any food from the garden, but Spitzbog, you must scamper because Woday is going to do something with my talisman, and fall is coming, and I don't like fall, so off you go. And she sort of like shuffles you back out.
So,
Dorf holds his hand out, indicating he would like to hold the. Yarp?
Narp.
Lauren, as I'm leaving, as she's like leading us out, I cast silent movement on myself, and then very quickly try to stealthily pick up one of the small critters near me, while also casting necrotic heal to kill them and put them in my bag.
Okay. So what did you get? Like a pigeon?
Just any small critter that I could kill with 60 damage.
Okay, you picked up one of these. Well, I guess they're ducks. I don't know. You picked up a duck, a small duck.
I picked up one of her ducklings.
Ducklings. All right, so Auntie Velma takes you as far as the vine there and waves at you. Bye, ducklings. Bring me my talisman.
Farewell, strange lady. No promises.
We'll be back, Mum.
All right.
Yarp.
There you are.
Oh,
Scurvy, you do know that she's not
Unfortunately-
your mother.
no.
I start blowing right now. Just start blowing.
Nope. Nope. You do not.
No. I love the no-lipped blow you just did.
I can't. Oh my goodness.
Roll performance.
As soon as, so you're stumbling from the light into the dark. The cave is much darker than it used to be. It looks like those torches on the side are gone. And you are immediately pounced on by armed guards, and they secure your weapons. They They have there's archers in front of you that have weapons trained on you, and there's a couple looks like vampires with their arms outstretched, ready to cast spells on you if you twitch the wrong way.
No.
And yeah, it's bad, you guys. And the lead vampire at the front steps forward, and she's got like golden hair, and it's piled high in a kind of a beehive hairdo. And she steps forward and she says, "Now y'all don't struggle none, you hear?"
No.
Are you me, Mom?
My
Oh,
entire
shut
life has
up.
been a
I'm not
struggle.
your mother. I'm Jolene, y'all. And I have
Jolene.
something that I need
Jolene.
you to do.
Jolene,
Jolene! Yes, I'm aware.
Please
Now,
don't try and take my man.
Now, y'all hush.
Cracker
I have a-
flips over to Dorf.
And this guard right next to him pounces on him and stuffs him into a sack.
oh no, not the bird.
I can still hear you.
And I did not stutter, did I?
Y'all listen, I have a proposal for you. I know that y'all just came from Auntie Velma. And she ain't nobody's aunt. What did Auntie Velma have to say to you?
She has determined that she is Scurvy Leg's mother, so while not her aunt per se, still related from a familial standpoint.
Well,
Muffled from the bag, you hear. She's also obsessed with ducks. Yeah.
y'all shut up and listen. I do thank you for getting past that griffin. My guys were far too above any kind of dirty work like that, but we do thank you for the snack.
That's an elaborate way to say they're an idiot.
Now listen, what did Auntie Velma have to say to you? What proposition did she have for you?
Walking forward, very slowly, very carefully, up to Jolene, Sithis pulls from his bag and he says,
It was a very simple task. You see, she demanded that we take this one little duckling and bury it.
I don't think that's what she was asking for.
but
I think she had something else. Somebody shoot this duck.
It's already
And,
dead. Why would you shoot this?
I think you have tricks.
Oh,
Obviously.
no tricks, no tricks. Would you like to see it come back to life?
I would not. You put that duck back in your bag. I do not want to see no dirty little ducks. Now listen to me. I know Auntie Velma has something for you to do. She had some kind of talisman in her possession, and I need that talisman.
She didn't have any men.
Narp.
So you are here to steal a man, then?
No, my man, my beloved boyfriend, was taken from me. And I need that talisman because I need to get my man back. And you're going to bring that talisman to me. You hear?
Why don't we just bring your man back?
Because you can't do that. That's not how magic works. Are you daft?
Is he dead?
Why'd your man leave?
Why, what?
Why did your man leave?
He was taken from me, dum-dum.
Who took him?
And Jolene turns to the vampires behind her and she goes, "Oh my word, I didn't realize that humans and snakes and things were this dumb."
Would some money from my wallet help ease the pain?
It would not. I tell you what, I'm going to take you directly to where that talisman was hid, and then you're gonna bring it to me, okay? Whatever Auntie Velma promised you, I'll double it.
I like this lady, and I think we should work for her instead of the crazy duckling lady.
That's exactly what I'm saying, dum-dum.
She promised not to kill us, so how do you double that?
She did promise not to kill us, and the bird has a point. How do you double that?
Wait, you give me 2 new legs?
Oh, sure. If you need 2 new legs.
She promised me and the rest of my group whatever our heart desired. And I think each and every one of us desire that your man, it be our man and not your man anymore. So can you guarantee that?
Say what?
Yes, you said whatever that she said, you can double it. We want your man, collectively. We don't want you to have your man.
My beloved boyfriend? Because he's mine.
Why don't you send these other simpletons to go get him then?
Because we're vampires and we're far above those menial tasks. Obviously.
So you'd rather risk... So you want your man back so badly, so incredibly bad, that you're willing to send random people you just met who you have no idea their capabilities on the off chance that they may die and you still have no man rather than the people that you trust?
Yeah, because I don't want the people I trust dying.
Seems like you don't actually care about your man.
Don't you talk about my good-looking boyfriend in that way.
What's your boyfriend's name? I haven't seen him. Maybe he's from a different country. Maybe he doesn't exist.
Not tell him because you're dumb.
Has anyone else seen her boyfriend? You, over there? He points to one of the vampires. Anyone seen the boyfriend? How long has he been gone? All I'm saying...
Kind of just shrug their shoulders.
All I'm saying is maybe this is an elaborate ruse because you can't keep a man.
Scurvy's like chugging straight from the keg.
Seriously, tell your guys to let me out of this bag so I can talk easy.
So
Not until you promise to get that talisman back.
Everyone stop, my moral compass is talking.
So you want to take us to where the talisman was so that you can use it to get your boyfriend back? Back her?
I'm gonna give you safe passage to where the talisman is hidden. You go in, risk death, come out, give me the talisman instead of Auntie Velma, and then I get my beloved boyfriend back. And then you get whatever, and I also don't shoot you now.
Now, what would Velma do if she had the talisman? Would she take your boyfriend, or does she already have your boyfriend and we just didn't see him?
Auntie Velma doesn't have my boyfriend. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, did I accidentally kill your boyfriend? Is he this duckling? I am so sorry. This is really not good, and I presented him in all that.
Questioning. Was he a wolf? We killed a few of those.
One more question. Have you seen the talisman before?
I have not seen the talisman. I just know that it's very powerful. I know that Auntie Velma keeps it because she's able to keep her little home in a tropical wonderland, whatever.
Do you just want to live with her? She
All
seems
right,
like she's be accepting of
and
roommates.
I think we will do the rest.
Yarp.
Okay, so little guy in front of me, are you fine with what your moral compass just said? You gonna bring my beloved boyfriend back?
He is my conscience
I don't
and
think
my
we discussed
guide.
bringing your boyfriend back. I thought we discussed a talisman.
Oh, yes, the talisman. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm never
Cirado, I think her boyfriend is the talisman.
My boyfriend is not the talisman, you dum-dum.
Has anyone
So
else
are you
seen
saying
this?
it's a talisman?
He's a man from the city of Talis. Okay, we get it.
I feel like we should all be eating crayons right now.
Oh All right, that's enough of that, kids. So
Take us
the
to where we
guards
need to
tie
go.
you up, gag you because Jolene's had enough of your lip, and
Oh man.
we're gonna move you to what you've all been waiting for.
Yay, we get to deal with Jolene some more.
I don't know. I feel like that could have went on for another hour.
I personally
Who's
would have
on
enjoyed that.
first?
Who's first? Scurvy's first. He's always first.
Yeah, why do
All
you
right, is
even
that
ask
all?
that
Did
question?
all of you get brought over? 1, 2, 3.
I was like, that was our version of who's first bit.
Yeah. All right, I found us. We're all there. Except the
All right,
bird.
kids.
There's the bird.
The bird's word.
Birds word. All right, so you
Did everybody know about the word?
You find yourself, so Jolene and her minions take you to the mouth of an underground, you don't know what it is, lair. Basically just kind of shoves you in and wishes you good luck. And you find yourself in a round room with some sort of door in the middle.
Dwarf,
Okay, just
urinate
for the
on the
record,
floor
we
with
didn't
your
come through
purple
the
urine.
door. We came through the passage to the south of us.
Yeah, you came through this passage here.
Okay.
You know they say her beauty is beyond compare.
I check for traps.
Okay.
Excellent, Cirado. Dwarf, use your purple urine so we know which rooms we've been in.
Yarp.
Excellent stream, Dwarf. Excellent.
Yarp.
There are no traps anywhere in this vicinity right here. The coast is clear.
Why does the trapdoor look like it's making a surprised face?
It does look like it's making a surprise face.
Either that or it's an electrical outlet.
Yeah, one or both.
Ancient electricity.
Who's going to open it?
Narp.
Cities will be the one. Since you have gotten us this far without killing us, Cirado, I will be the one to open for you.
Oops.
Is there anything I need to roll or
He
just...
can be the one to kill us now, yeah.
Yeah, it's locked.
I attempt to pick
Well,
the lock.
I guess that means I need to pick it.
Cirado, you have much more experience in this than I do. Let me stand back, and then I will open it so you don't get harmed.
This is my lockpick roll.
Okay.
Ooh! Natural 1, not great.
Fail.
Quickly, use Tofu's roll of 38.
That's a natural 1. And
One, yes.
the door doesn't seem to have any enchantments or anything on it. It's just stymieing your lockpicking abilities.
Dwarf's gonna walk up and just gently, slowly push Serato out of the way. Narp, narp, narp. And is going to haul back with his warhammer and just straight up try to smash the door at the
Nice.
lock
Well, okay then.
with a 139.
I'll give that one to you.
Yar!
I'm not really sure how this works, so
Such a fair and just Arcmaster.
I do things. How do I get you guys? Oh my goodness. Select. There we go. Bloop. Bloop. The trapdoor takes you. It's not gonna work for me.
I think we didn't look anywhere else. We just went straight for a trap.
You're like, hey look, there's a locked door. Oop, hold on. I gotta put you here first. Bloop.
Scene change.
Gonna go up there.
We took the shortcut to the boss.
There you go. Go find yourselves.
Can you hold shift and right click wherever it is, or hold a click?
Yeah, it is.
See you, Johnny. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, because it's dark for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yarp to you too, Johnny.
If you zoom all the way out, it is to the upper right. How am I holding shift?
We've been cloned.
Yeah, shift
Yeah,
and then
pretty
just
much.
hold the mouse click, and you'll move everyone to where you need to go. There we go. Thanks.
Oh, I see.
Yarp.
So Sith has jumped down first. And seeing the clear pathway in front of him, he goes right to it and starts inspecting it. 95 to check out traps and whatnot and what we have in front of us.
There are no traps in front of you, but you do kind of notice that there's some shelving and things around the room. With some random items and things. It's very dusty.
Dorf, this is the perfect place for you to do the thing where you look through everything.
I'm gonna look through this shelf that I'm standing on.
Okay.
Scurvy, find any legs anywhere?
I found this other one. It's right here. It's my good one.
Deanne, can you... is there anybody in chat still?
Oh yeah. Hey
Are we
chat,
just
give us a
straight
roll.
rolling?
Give me a chat roll to see if was it Serato? If he finds anything. Ooh,
67 from
67.
Tofu.
Dwarf
Okay.
and Dwarf and Crackers have rolled.
All right, 67 gets you a... Where'd it go?
What did Serato
A scroll
find?
of negate.
Ooh. Fancy
Who's
schmancy.
next?
I'm Dorf and Crackers, the bird, got 34 and 99 respectively.
Oh, 34 and 99. Crackers turns up a potion of plus 150 potency.
Ooh.
And then that 99 dwarf gets you another scroll of negate.
Sick.
You said
Sith has
plus
got a
150
71.
potency.
Yeah, plus 150 potency. And then the 71 gives you a potion of plus 100 health.
Okay.
Eat.
Scurvy, did you find anything over there worth keeping?
57.
57. You get a yeah, I did this all wrong. It's fine.
Sweet.
You found a scroll for solar flame.
No, just a bunch of words.
I seem to think you might use that more than the rest of us. We can all talk, and I'm including Dorf in this.
Yarp.
You have the bird, Dorf.
Ah.
Is there any more pathway, or is this just kind of like an immediate room?
No, let me reveal some areas.
I can show you the world.
104 to check for traps down this way.
Splendid. You do not see any traps, and you have a pretty good feeling that there are no traps there.
Okay. I walk up to the first the first little breakaway area and kind of wave everyone forward.
It appears to be safe in this area. Shall we go to the north or to the south?
I'll flip a coin.
Ah, yes. Excellent choice, Conscience.
South.
South it is.
I continue forward checking for traps as well. 39, not great, but something.
I also
be
check.
Still nothing. This just seems to be an old ruin. You're not really hearing anything. It's actually oppressively quiet.
Interesting.
You do hear, it's oppressively quiet. You do hear some water running. But that's
Which
really the only
direction?
thing that you're hearing.
Can we tell which direction the water's coming from?
Not with those rolls.
Crackers is gonna go around the corner over here.
Is there
That
anything
doesn't help
behind
us
the
at all. We
statue?
can't see that.
What did you ask?
Is there anything unusual about this statue or behind it or anything like that?
No, it's just a statue in the corner there.
Okay.
Not to be bested by the bird, Sith as follows, with a 102 for trap checks.
Okay. You peer around the corner there and you see a long rectangular room, and that's where the sound of the water is coming from.
Okay.
There's almost a breeze coming through there, almost as if the water has a life of its own, like it's almost breathing, and you can feel it across your face, and it smells sweet.
I'm checking for traps as I enter
Okay.
with
You're good.
38, which isn't wonderful.
I
No
also
traps here. Clink.
All right, so what are you doing there near the water, Sith?
I'm just going to kind of look at it and smell it, and I won't taste it, but I'll like get close to it to see like how viscous it is. 92 for just random roll.
Yeah, it looks, it just appears to be water, but like really amazing water that you would want to drink. Like it almost has this sweet smell to it, and it's crystal clear, and it has that cool, like you're close enough to the water surface, like you can almost feel like it's almost like a summer breeze coming off of the surface of the water.
I try to detect to see if I can determine if the water's magical in any kind of way.
Okay.
Dorf, while he's doing that, use your colored urine on it.
Yarp, 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 yarp.
Wait. Yeah, Serato,
Tofu said, "Fountain of Youth, jump in!"
you can tell that there is something magical about this water. You're not sure if it's sinister or not, but there's definitely something magical about this water.
Dorf has peed multiple streams into the water. Does that do anything?
Yeah, it's now bright yellow or bright.
No, remember,
Crackers
his urine
gonna
is
go
purple.
investigate.
All right, what is Crackers doing?
Crackers is gonna go to the more shallow part of the water and just kind of splash into it, see what happens.
Okay. Crackers needs to roll a stamina check. Ooh.
Let's see. I'll try to find where I wrote Cracker's stats.
Tofu got a 77 if you'd like to use that.
Nah.
Rolled better than you by
Hedging your
3
bets,
points, Tofu.
eh?
We'll save that 77.
And so Crackers finds himself strangely drowsy. He's in the water, and the only thing that he wants to do is just lay down and have a nap. But he does manage to recognize that probably napping in this water is a bad thing, and so he flings his feathered little body over the edge of the pool just in time.
Dwarf, I'm sleepy.
I go down to this end of the pool that does not have urine in it, and I scoop
Flows
some up in a
downstream.
canteen.
It doesn't really have you.
Okay, when you're scooping it in your canteen, how are you scooping it?
I just dip the canteen down so that it can absorb the water.
Is your hand touching the water?
Nope.
Neat. Okay.
I peer down this hallway while he's doing that, just to check out, see if there's any traps, see what's down there.
Wait, which
87.
hallway you're sitting?
Yeah.
Bloop.
Excellent.
This appears to go back to a cavern. Shall we continue northward past to the pools?
Dorf is gonna shake Crackers to see if he wakes up. Yarp.
Crackers is not asleep. He was just very, very drowsy. He did manage to get out of the water before he fell asleep.
Oh, I was hoping he was asleep. I was gonna hand Dorf my my dead duckling and say, "Take this as a replacement."
No, he literally just barely succeeded that check.
Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna travel not into the pool, but northward to see if there's anything past that pool,
Okay.
while also trap
You
checking.
fall to the abyss.
Yeah, it's not like
Bye.
100% exact. so I'm
Oh,
trying to
yeah,
keep
no,
it-
there's a wall right there. That's the end of the world.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry.
This is a wall over here.
This is a wall.
I'm going to go around the long way, but go over here and kind of double back,
Okay.
while still checking for traps and
All right,
gaze
hold on.
down.
Stop there. Stop.
Okay, me and Serato. My trap check is
Do
110.
your trap check. Okay, you don't find a trap, but there does seem to be a secret passageway right here.
Ah, yes, Cirado. Do you see the secret passageway?
Okay, I'll check it for traps.
I will follow you.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, I'll come down into the area down here.
Okay. What you see in front of you. Are you going any further into the room? You can kind of see it looks like it opens out and there is a fire burning, which is weird because you probably shouldn't be having fires in closed caves, but there's a fire there. You do anything?
I am going to step one spot in front of Cerrado. Again, just making sure there are no traps or anything in front of me. And I'm going to cast Mist Cloud in this general area. So it's a 10 square diameter. So that's what I do.
Okay, what does Mist Cloud do for you?
It just kind of conceals the area and helps everyone stay hidden.
Okay.
And it should last for like a minute, so it should give us enough time to like splotch around and see what's happening.
Okay. You can. Am I supposed to tell you what you see?
Now, can we see through this cloud, or do we have the same obscurity that other things have towards us, seeing through the cloud?
Yeah, we can't see through it. Well, it's obscured on both ends, but we're actively sneaking.
Okay.
So like I'm gonna move forward now while checking for traps and trying to stay hidden.
I gotcha.
Like towards the fire. And my roll is 124 for sneak.
Okay, Sith, you can see that they're on the far end of the cave. Dwarf. Dwarf,
That
you're
roll
still
was for
far back. You're still looking for the entrance to the secret cave.
No, that roll was for Crackers, who's sneaking along, pretending to be a bird.
Crackers
no.
manages to dislodge a stone.
to us?
What just happened?
Tofu's
What?
trying to roll to get someone to sneeze and then rolled a 90.
Tofu, Dwarf just rolled an 8 for Crackers while Crackers was sneaking, and so Crackers actually, with his birdness, dislodges some pebbles, and they clamber down to the floor of the cave and echo throughout. And out from another little sub-cavern in the far end comes a mummy who's been hanging out here with
Is,
the fire.
Is C's still, I guess, covered in the mist or whatever?
Yeah, Sith is still covered up. The mummy can see the mist cloud, but can't see Sith inside. However, he is zeroed in on Crackers.
Then Crackers is going to pretend to just be a generic bird. Just pecking around.
Does the mummy appear to be walking towards Crackers?
The mummy, is gonna start moving towards Crackers because.
Will he? So when he gets right there, that should be what, 2 squares away from me, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
So as soon as he walks in within 2 squares of me, I'm going to hit him with my scythe.
Ooh.
Sneak attack.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys should probably be. I don't know why my squares are so random now.
That's all good.
We're
Yeah.
Why are you guys so small?
don't worry, don't know.
Does
There we go.
193 hit?
Mommy!
The fact that she's not answering right away.
193 does not hit.
Does not hit.
All right. Well, thankfully I'm still hidden.
Where are you going to die?
The mummy is gonna come towards Crackers, and that kind of works out really well. Reach out his grubby little hands.
His
Can
strong
Crackers
arms.
can Crackers defend himself?
I'm gonna try to sneak up on it.
Okay. Well, he's not threatened by the bird yet. He's just kind of
Okay.
checking him out.
Crackers is prepared to launch an attack if he gets aggressive.
Okay. If he gets aggressive, are you getting aggressive with me?
Like hard pets, like
Hard
you try to
pets?
like you teach your kids not to.
Right. Be soft with the kitty.
Serato, you get plus 50 while in the mist cloud, by the way.
If it's not aware of my presence or it doesn't seem to see my presence, I want to try to sneak attack it from behind.
Okay. Was that 88? Was that 113? You're sneaking up on him.
Yeah, that was my sneaking up.
Okay. All
He
right.
gets
You're
plus
good.
50 though to it.
To the sneak
Yeah.
or to the sneak attack.
He very
to the
sneaky.
sneak.
Okay. Yeah. No, the mummy is still pretty enamored by this bird.
All right. Let's see it, Serato. Roll them attacks.
Bless.
Wow, bless you.
Roll that
Thank you.
beautiful death footage.
Hey, Tofu got a sneeze.
Yep, it was
Good job.
that 90.
Ah, Tofu, your 90 worked.
It's just a delayed effect.
All right, I'm rolling.
Oh, Tofu, what? That's right. What if the mummy was just lonely down here and wanted to make friends?
Aww.
About to find out.
127. So you've snuck up to almost like point blank range behind the mummy, and you swung out of the mist cloud and really didn't do anything. You did, however, whiff enough that the mummy now knows that you're there.
Then I swing my second sword real quick. I get my second attack in.
Lauren's like, nope.
Oh,
But it is a
so
69.
sad. So sad.
That counts for something.
Yeah.
We can all see the
for me
mummy,
not
right?
doing anything useful.
Yes. Say what? What'd you say, Cirado?
I'll say, yeah, it counts for me not doing anything useful.
All right. The mummy turns on you, and since you just attacked him, he's gonna swing back at you.
Cirado, you were the best of us.
That's our moral compass.
So he has 2. He just swipes at you with his claws twice.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna just
I
go ahead
did
and say
level
those
him down. What?
hit. Those hit.
All right. You take 85 damage.
For
I
each
did
one or
level
just
that
once? I mean, is that the total or?
That is the total. Now what happens?
With him attacking, Crackers will now attack in self-defense towards everything.
Okay. 171 and 107 does not hit. So Crackers flies at the mummy, but the mummy's actually still moving, attacking Cirado. So Crackers just sort of like misses right over the mummy's head.
Flapping. Crack, you need to run!
I am torn. Can I make like some sort of roll to see whether or not it's something that I might be able to dialogue with?
Sure.
And just straight D100?
Yeah, do you have any want to do like a speech craft? Do you have any speech craft or
I'm not gonna actively like talk right this second. I'm more just like curious
got
to
you.
see if it like does it appear to be like confused why it's being attacked? Does it show any
Okay.
sort of emotion?
Gotcha. All right, roll.
I will re-roll that for
Oh,
a 72
okay.
instead of
I
a
didn't see
32.
that. So you look at the mummy, and he does seem, he's not confused. It's almost like he's been expecting you or someone. He's been expecting some sort of attack. Almost as if he's been guarding something.
Okay, I'm going to step forward out of the mist, kind of back Cirado up, like put my hand out and push him back a little ways, and say,
My apologies for my overzealous friend here. Do you understand me?
I do.
If he lets me, I backed up.
My name is Sithis. What is your name, mummy?
Who I was does not matter.
On
What
the
I
contrary,
Is guard. And you must die.
From in the mist cloud, you hear, "Do you know Jolene?"
This
You
is her
said-
man.
you said you guard and that we must die. Why do you assume that we must die because you guard?
Because I guard what must not be taken.
Is it some kind of talisman?
It is what must not escape.
Trust me, we have no interest in taking it. But you see, we are here not of our own accord. We have been asked to retrieve it, though none of us really want to. Except this bird. This bird really wants it. Now, I do not
Put your
know.
stuff on me.
I do not know why it is wanted. But trust me, if we could use your assistance, we would love to decimate Jolene and her evil empire.
I serve Wode.
Tell us about this Wode. I've heard this name
Must
before.
die. Enough talk.
There's also a Velma.
Right.
Tell me about Wode before you kill us. I'd like to know that going into the afterlife.
He is a tree, and he will die.
Wode is a tree and will die, or Wode is a tree and we will die?
You will die.
Before you do that, can I give you an eternal gift?
No, you must die.
What if you weren't alone down here? What if you had a friend?
You're gonna need to roll some sort of speechcraft check because this mummy is over you.
76.
All right, he's gonna listen to you for just a second longer.
I'm gonna blow the horn.
No, wait. Wait for me to hand him my little dead duckling.
Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah.
Would you like a friend to be with you at all times so that you're not alone down here?
I would not.
But it is undead just like you. You can relate to it on several levels.
And the mummy just sort of puts his hand out. He's very confused at this point. He really just wants to kill you.
I pulled the little dead duckling out of my pack.
And I say, you need to keep very good care of him. Make sure he gets lots of embalming fluids. Wrap him in the gauze so he's also a mummy just like you. They see there's 4 levels now that you relate on.
Actually, I'm gonna heal myself twice, real quick. While they're talking.
Now, I know you want to kill us, but because you have a friend now, will you let us leave?
No. You must die.
Okay.
And he's about to throw the duck back at your face.
Before he does that, I cast zombie reanimation on it. And it's now a zombie under my control.
Zombie duck. Do you need a duck?
I'm just going to keep it next to it at all times until it dies again.
Okay.
So I'll be fine.
Aw.
As it does so the
You sure you don't want this?
Yes.
You know what? We need the giant freaking wind up duck token. You're right. We need that.
Here you go.
So so as that's happening, I've summoned the zombie, and then I'm also gonna cast Solar Flame. And so any undead. Oh wait, no, I'm not casting Solar Flame. Sorry. I'm gonna let the zombie duckling attack.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Crackers has made it to Dwarf. Dwarf, you should go.
Does 224
Yarp.
hit?
It does not.
All right, and now Sithis is gone.
The reanimated duck makes a very valiant attempt against the mummy, but the mummy just rips it apart.
No, duckling I didn't care about in the slightest.
I'm gonna go also flee.
Are you guys running away?
Absolutely, we are.
Yarp.
All right. And the zombie follows you just as far as the mouth of that cavern there. But he doesn't seem interested in following you any further. Whatever he was guarding was in that room.
Okay.
Let us find that stupid tree. Maybe he
should've
can
blew
talk
the
some
horn.
sense into the freaking mummy.
So you want to go
Wait, doesn't
back
the
through
horn
this
only
way?
summon one animal?
It depends on the animal summoned.
Gotcha.
And I really need you guys to use that horn.
Okay.
I keep trying, but it doesn't work.
I'm really excited for you guys to use that horn.
If you could just do it, that would be great.
Alright, where are you guys going?
I think everyone's on the same
Scurvy
page.
legs? Alright, neato.
Scurvy legs. All right, neato.
So you guys stand at the top of that landing there, and you're looking into this long room, and there seems to be like holes in the floor, looks like, and out of these holes, come some skeletons, and they are just climbing out. Seems like they were triggered by you stepping into that chamber.
Wrong way.
As they're coming out, I would like to look at them and just very simply say,
No, go back to where you came from. You are not welcome here. Please depart. I do not want you nearby at all.
They
and then
probably
I
just
cast-
want to dance.
True. I cast Turn Weak Undead.
Narp.
Does that automatically works, or is there a
It is.
potency check on that?
It just says, yeah, it would be a potency check most likely for them or against their armor rating. But it's undead level 6 and below, run away for 5 turns. And it's
Okay.
a 10 square radius centered on me.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, I have no idea what level these guys are, honestly.
you're good.
I just have an armor rating and like their health pools.
Okay. Well, if their health is above like 300, then they're not level 6 or below.
If their health is above, okay. So seems like that works. And how many squares does it work?
10 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
The tree
7, 8,
gets up
9.
and leaves.
And that's the radius,
10.
by the way, so it's a 20 square diameter.
Right. Yeah. All right. So they're just kind of hanging out now. They stop. Your words kind of stop them, and they just stall out, almost as if they've stopped being animated.
All right, let's keep going. Come on, we don't have all day.
You remind me of Gru from Despicable Me. Like you and your little girls. Okay,
Right.
snappy, snappy.
The skeletons are just like, all right, we're on a break, boys.
Union mandated.
Yep.
As I'm walking by,
You very menacing, very good attempt.
And they're just sort of hanging slack.
do we see a large tree type person over here?
Roll for me.
Fitty. Tofu, do you see him? Anyone else in chat see this weird tree-like thing?
We don't, and we just leave.
You do not see anything that you would think of as a tree. Tofu's roll, however, makes you think that there might be some loot in this room that you could avail yourselves of.
Crackers is gonna go check it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay in the room with the skeletons to keep them at bay.
Okay.
What does Scurvy find, I wonder, as he scampers on in there?
Dwarf,
found a bird.
were those 171 and 107 to loot the room?
Which ones?
Maybe. Oh, sorry. Somehow I managed to. You rolled a 19. Neat.
That was Cracker's roll, but Dorf can peek in too. The 65.
65. You kind of look around and uh-oh, I lost it. Oh yeah, you rolled a 65. You found a Norsarison axe, 14 damage.
Cool. It's just a 14 rating, or it does 14 bonus?
It does 14. Well, its damage rating is 14.
And then, did Crackers find anything?
What was his roll?
19.
A 19. Yeah, Crackers actually found a Darkoth skillet.
A skillet?
It does 12 damage.
Crackers wants to be cooked.
It's a skillet.
We can make that arrangement.
Like an iron skillet.
Make some eggs.
Can I take a look in there and see if there's anything left? Or is that everything?
Loot, my friend.
I cast Turn Weekend Dead again just to keep it going.
Okay. 64.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not. You're looking around, but you're really not finding anything.
Okay.
Dorf and Crackers come out and just sort of look around at the skeleton. Look at you and just yarp.
They respect me. Make enough of these things and they'll do what you say eventually.
Crackers
I
just.
think we should get out of here then.
Crackers says, "You mean like children?"
Let's go back to the mummy and blow the horn.
There was also that other passageway before that secret passageway on the other side from where we went in. We may be able to see what's down there right quickly.
Oh, okay. Let's go check out the south.
What happens if you use negate on a mummy?
That's a great question, though I'm not sure what. My studies have not
Sith,
brought me that far.
Are you looking down those stairs?
Yeah, and I'll roll a little with a trap roll as well. Ooh, 47, not great.
Nope, it's not great.
Guys, I found
You
a
just see a
thing.
room. I found a thing.
I'm gonna peer in hesitantly, just like only my head. I'm just gonna say,
Hello? Anybody in here?
You see a room. There's two statues, and there's blood marking the floor.
Oh,
you
I
can
feel at home, actually. I'm just going to walk right on in.
There also. Wait, Sif, was 47 your roll?
to peer down the
Are you
hallway.
sneaking? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I got you.
60 is my roll as I enter the room.
Okay. Yeah, so you see these statues and then what appears to be a tree that grew in the center of the room, but it must have been ages since because it looks dead.
I turn back to the group and kind of mouth,
Whoa, day.
What?
The tree we've been looking for, the tree man. This is him, I think.
Narp?
I'll take a look at it closely. You say it looks dead?
He looks
Yeah, it looks like a dead
yet.
tree.
I'll poke it.
You poke it. Ah, that's cute.
Thanks for the follow, Can't Deny Gemini. We appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you would like, feel free to participate in chat, rolling D100s with us. D100 will do it. Also, don't forget to follow on social and all that fun stuff. And if you really like fan art, join our Discord.
Yeah, you did. So
Zerado, you are the best of us.
Looks like you guys are kind of all checking out this dead tree and trying to figure out, is it actually alive? Is it dead? And then just absolutely without warning, his limbs just come out and thrash you. Scurvy Leg, you take one. Serato, you take one. Sith, you take one. Dwarf, you're far enough away. You're not taking it.
The two of us are investigating the rest of them.
Dwarf, why? Why would you do this?
I'm gonna assume all three of you take damage.
Yeah.
But how much
Pretty
is the
good
question?
assumption.
Well, it's a sneak.
We
gonna
all
be a
die.
sneak.
No.
So that is, I'm gonna give you. You guys are going to take 105 damage.
Oof.
What are your caps,
I
gentlemen?
back up from the flailing limbs.
Oh, it doesn't have grasp of us, it's just flailing?
Yeah, it just basically body slammed you with a tree branch. You each just took this tree trunk just came through and just slammed you down. Your breath is knocked out of you.
Okay. I'm going to, if I take a step back, am I out of range of it?
Yes, for now. He's a tree,
foreboding.
so
I understand.
Door's gonna make eye contact with you and play the funnest game of charades.
Oh,
where
dear.
he.
I am gonna blow the horn when we do our initiative.
He points at the tree man and waves his hands and then pantomimes fire and then shrugs.
Whomping Willow, yeah. Tofu, do you want to use that 87 that you just rolled for Oh wait, did you guys blow the horn yet?
I'm gonna do it whenever we roll our initiative.
Okay, everybody roll for initiative, please.
So as this is happening, Serato is blowing the horn.
Okay.
I really wanted Dorf to do it because I was just gonna go. Yorp.
Dorf, you were at 66. Serato was at 19. Your roll for initiative.
Yep, that is correct.
Mine's 30.
And yours is 30. All right, cool. You guys all get to go after I go again.
Yay! We're so enthused.
We're super excited for what's happening.
So the 87, roll one more chat, and we'll see what kind of animal comes to your aid.
Oh, this
So
will be
chat
fun.
rolled an 87 and Lauren rolled an 87 is a sign.
Yeah. Everyone just keep rolling 87s. We'll get there. 37 from chat.
Oh no, I lost.
What? This is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man Choose the Destroyer moment of this session.
All right, so it was an 87 was the first one. Ooh, that's actually a really good roll. And then a 37.
Tofu, thanks for the 87 there.
Yeah, so an 87 got you up into the realm of mythical creatures.
Oh no.
And with a 37, the horn is blown and it sounds awful. Like it's screechy and it's worse than a middle school beginner band concert. It's the worst sound you've ever heard. And you
What a
all
great
kind
description.
of cringe and you feel like, why in the world did Auntie Velma give this to us? This is not going to help. But on the heels of that awful sound reverberating, in comes a unicorn to save the day.
Oh yay.
Does it or does it not hurt glitter? What is my next question?
It's definitely pooping some glitter.
Yay!
Everybody kill it. We can sell the horn for money.
Unicorn leaps onto the unicorn.
Okay.
Come to
Stole my freaking candy.
Oh.
Okay, apparently my mother-in-law watched it again get back, and she's like, so I kind of showed the kids this video and starts describing it, and we're like, oh my god.
Oh my. Let me
So now we have to explain
stick
organ harvesting to a
unicorns.
6-year-old.
Ah, that's really great. I'm sticking the unicorn stats in super fast. There we go.
Jeffrey, we're expecting fan art of this unicorn. Just saying.
Yay, uni! And the unicorn is actually, since he just got summoned, he comes in and he is going to use his horn slash against Woday here. And we're actually going to call it a surprise attack since Woday was not expecting a unicorn to just somehow appear.
Is anyone ever?
I mean, I expect unicorns all the time.
Every day.
And that is the unicorn's rolls. And
Oh my gosh, Reckless Fury with 100 unicorn bits in chat.
The unicorn comes at Woday, trying to carve out some of his tree limbs with his unicorns, and try as he might, the unicorn actually does not do damage to him.
We're gonna die.
Sorry.
Someone cast scurvy. Use the negate words. Use the paper with the spell on it.
I didn't have that one.
Yes, you were talking about words on the page, and they were the negate. I heard you talking about them. You were trying to enunciate, and you were doing it very poorly.
Oh, I found the one with solar flare.
Yeah, Scurvy found Solar Flare. I think Serato found a negate, and then Dwarf got a negate.
And somebody use a negate on the tree.
The tree slash.
I'm gonna use solar flare.
Okay. So.
I have no idea how this works.
Well, Woday just took his turn. He took out the unicorn a little bit. The unicorn takes some damage.
Damage.
Will the unicorn disappear when it dies?
Yes.
Drat.
You need that body.
Yes.
So that first one went to the unicorn. The next one, that 414, went to Scurvy.
Oh.
Ooh, Scurvy, you did.
Scurvy, you are a body I can summon now, so you've served a better purpose.
And then my Slytherins and Dwarf are out of his range. It is... Whose turn was that?
We're all gonna
82.
die.
Does that mean it's not Scurvy's turn?
Right?
If
Roll
you
for
wait
Anna,
till my
Scurvy,
turn,
roll for
Scurvy,
Ghost.
you can go after me. Yeah, roll for Ghost.
Who rolled the 80? Who rolled the 82? I just wrote down numbers like an idiot instead of writing your names down.
Scurvy had the 82.
Scurvy had the 82. All right, Scurvy, it's your turn.
He's dead.
Oh, that's right, Scurvy. All right, next was the 66, which was Dwarf.
But yeah, does Scurvy get to roll for Ghost?
Sure.
I don't even know what that means, but all right.
Just roll a D100 and we'll see what happens.
yeah.
It's a 41. I'm gonna say that's a no on the ghost.
It's all right. I'll bring you back. Don't worry.
Alright. Seeing how it's a tree and everything, Dwarf is going to try and light it on fire with Smolder. So it's got to make a stamina check against that 151.
Okay.
It's okay. He's got like 5,000 stamina.
Oh, I'm sure.
Does actually his stamina isn't that great.
He's a tree. How is he
little
supposed to
stamina.
jump out of the way if he's a tree?
All right, so I rolled a 106.
Good. He burns.
All right, so am I taking fire damage then?
30 damage, and now roll a mischance on the burn.
Was that just a straight roll, D1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
69.
69.
Nah, you good. But I will roll it again. I've got 2 hands. I've got 2 smolders.
Yeah, you do.
You also have a bird. Don't forget about this bird.
Oh, the bird will go. Don't worry. Roll your stamina check.
All right, I already
You'll probably make that one.
50. So
As Dwarf just launches fireballs, just going yarp.
Yep.
All right, so now it is Cracker's turn. Does Crackers notice anything about this sarcophagus-looking thing, by the way?
No, it just appears there's blood that looks like it went up to it, or possibly away from it. You really can't tell.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm actually gonna reveal a little bit more. There we go.
Oh, goody, a place to run away. Sorry, clear my throat. Crackers is going to also, wow, that's terrible. Also hit with Smolder. It's a stamina check.
And I still have to. Oh, I actually don't have. He doesn't have a ton of stamina. He's a tree. All right, and that was how much damage?
That's another 30 and roll a mischance.
Okay.
Still good. All right. And stamina again.
Dang. Got so many
Oh
of
my
those.
word! Seriously? Do I have to keep rolling?
Yeah. Keep going on these stamina checks. He's just
Right.
lighting you up.
That one wasn't super great.
All right, you take it again. Roll your miss.
It was 30, right?
It's a 25% chance.
I'm sorry. How much damage?
Oh yeah, 30 damage.
30.
So 3
Okay.
hit. So you took 90 fire damage altogether. Unless trees are weak to it. Wink, wink.
Especially wooden trees.
Yeah, especially the wooden kind. Was that the end of your turn?
C.
Alright, it is Sith.
All right. So seeing the coffin above, I'm going to mosey on over here next to the coffin, and I'm going to open the lid as quickly and efficiently as I can.
Yeah.
Is there any roll for that?
No, it's empty.
Okay. Is there anything on the inside?
Roll.
Sneak check or just straight?
Just straight.
Okay. 20. Yay!
There is nothing inside.
Can I glance back one more time before I depart?
Can you glance back one more time?
Yeah, see if I get a better roll.
It appears to you that whatever was in the coffin got out of the coffin a while ago.
Okay, I drink a potion to heal myself 100 points. which is the one item I found. I'm then going to cast Zombie Reanimation on Scurvy. Scurvy, welcome back to Unlife.
Yay!
I'm then going to then cast. Crap.
You cast crap.
Well, I was about to cast Solar Flame, but then it would harm him. So instead, I'm just gonna cast. Because I understand undead and all that, is this an undead thing? The tree?
Yeah, he's basically had his life essence absorbed by a walking tree. So he would be an undead.
Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to cast.
Use necrotic heal.
I'm not. Yeah, I was about to, and then I decided not to. Instead, I'm just gonna go through this door right over here.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's my turn.
Sierrato, what are you doing these days?
I'm gonna blow the horn again.
You have a unicorn.
Oh, so
you can't have multiple?
Another creature.
He blows it and the unicorn explodes and it's just
No, let's for fun, because I feel like we're running out of time here. Go ahead and blow that horn. Give me 2 rolls. Let's see what kind of animal you get. $29. Okay.
Tofu got a 36.
Do you want the 29? They're the same category. And then the 68. Or do you want to use Tofu's 36?
Whatever's
We can use
cooler.
Tofu's 36.
You use Tofu's 36? Okay.
He's been doing good by us, sort of.
All right.
Tofu's the best.
So what comes this time is a dog.
Man's best friend.
Is it a good boy and or pupper?
It is always the best pupper. I found here. Oh, don't
Get
do
that
that,
man a pupper.
boys.
Wow, something looks wrong with this dog. Oh,
Something happened.
Oh,
It is
Lord.
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
He is a
That
pirate
suffers
dog.
from diabetes.
Diabetes. And the dog is gonna go ahead and take his 2 bites.
Special bit, nothing but a hound dog.
Yep. And so the same thing happens again. It's just that awful screeching sound, and in busts the very best of puppers. And while he tries his best to snatch onto this tree, he can't get his jaws around. The trunk is just too big. He just knocks some bark off. That's it.
But one's a crit,
knock some
right?
bark
Hopefully.
off.
Yeah.
Wait, but the bottom one, is that a crit or not a crit?
Oh, the 95? Yeah, I guess we could call that a crit. So he's gonna deal a whopping 5. 5?
I don't know, you're the god here.
Yeah, he does get 5% critical chance, so yep, he got that.
Oh,
in
darn. I missed it
Yeah.
then, right? Because I
Yeah.
need 96 on a 5%.
Yep.
No, that 95 would have been a crit for the dog. So he's gonna deal
I like
5
to,
damage.
I like to think he'd have better crit chances with his own body.
He's just knocking off some bark. That's it.
You saw the body that he was born with.
the girth.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast heal on myself.
Okay.
Twice. And then that'll be my turn. Oh, does the
Yep.
unicorn get to go this on my turn?
Yeah, the unicorn was super enthused after that whole deal with the dog.
A friend.
Oh my god, is
Yep.
there a secret passage behind Dorf?
Do it.
Roll for me.
Roll what?
Oh, here, move. I can't. No, that's not a secret passage. It's just like a little side passage.
I was just saying I didn't see that before. I was just like, oh my god, is there some Dorf?
Yes, there is. Okay. The unicorn goes in with his horn slash again.
The lesson of tonight's boss fight, kids, is don't poke stuff.
The unicorn did get a crit. Doesn't deal any damage on the second one, but does deal some damage. So the unicorn does manage to gore the tree a little bit.
Is it, I have to know, is it the last unicorn?
Depends on how many times you blow that horn, I guess.
That's what she
It's
said.
a weird movie if you've ever seen it.
The animals out of the way. Wode is just annoyed with you guys. He's gonna start flailing again. And
it's not his Wode.
he's gonna move here
I had
to
to.
get the unicorn, the dog, and Serato. Yep.
Oh, that's not the Tom Cruise movie. That's something completely different, huh?
Were you Googling that?
Yeah, I googled The Last Unicorn because they said it was a
That's
weird
awesome.
movie. I was just curious.
No, it's like,
It's an animated musical. Weird.
yeah, it's like the same people that I think that did the Hobbit movie, the like original.
Oh, the 1970 Hobbit musical movie?
Yeah, but they did this movie, The Last Unicorn, and it's
Yeah.
weird.
So the unicorn takes some damage.
This thing moved? Ah.
Say what?
I said, did the tree move?
Yeah, he moves.
Are they like the ends though, and they can't go very far?
Well, he only went like 2 squares. So the unicorn is taking 90 damage.
I can't wait to
Dog.
see what zombie scurvy does.
I can't wait to see what zombie scurvy sounds like.
Even higher.
The dog actually got crushed by one of the flailing limbs.
No, he was such a good
and
boy.
He is the best boy, but he's gone. Serato, I'm gonna assume that 384 gives you damage.
Oh, yes.
Alright, you get 90 damage.
Okay, it's a good thing I healed myself, by the way.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
About to have a bunch of zombies for party.
And that is Wode's turn.
All right.
So now I think Dorf is up. Oh no, Scurvy. Scurvy's up. Zombie Scurvy.
Zombie scurvy!
What do I get for
150 for everything.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's your health, that's your stamina, potency, attack, damage, armor rating.
Okay.
God.
You had scurvy!
Hey Lauren, I've got bad news for you. According to the law of tofu, a dog getting crushed summons John Wick with the horn.
Yes, he does. You don't kill the dog.
Scurvy leg with a 216.
Ooh, Scurvy. And that's when we find out that misses too.
I was gonna say, still not going through my armor.
Dang.
You get a
Sorry.
second attack, Scurvy, you have 2 arms.
Do I though?
I don't think you would have rotted that quickly.
Yeah. You only have the one leg, but 2 arms.
I'm a hopping zombie.
There you go.
Scurvy slowly doing Thriller in the corner. Except you hear that drag.
Right. It looks good, but it's ineffective.
Okay, Dwarf.
Do we need to pause this? I'm not sure how much longer this is going to take.
There-
You guys-
If anyone else is.
I was just checking because it was one of those things where I have no idea how long it was going to take, and I was like, whoa.
What percentage would you say we're through your adventure?
There's not a ton left after you defeat this guy.
Okay, so we have to defeat this guy?
Or run away. Something.
Oh, run away. That would have been a good idea.
That's what Sithis is in the middle of doing. Dwarf, you're up.
It is, so Scurvy just went. It is, Dwarf. What are you doing?
Dwarf is going to move to this corner. Alright. So he can still shoot at Mr. Tree Man.
You're gonna move away from that little passageway?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, no, that's the way to safety. I have a feeling Tree Man is going to come after Dwarf. Dwarf doesn't want to get hit.
Okay.
So Dwarf is just going to say, "Arp," and fire another smolder. Dance, Tree Man, dance.
No, thank you.
The tree has an interesting voice. Dance, tree man.
I'm good.
Roll for burn. Nah, he's done. Firing number 2, even worse roll. Okay. Roll your stamina on that. Okay. Second one
The tree's
does
just
connect.
brushing your attacks aside like leaves.
I see what it's in theme. I like that.
So
Seth.
Crackers is gonna move slightly
Oh, sorry,
over,
Crackers.
and it's Crackers' turn to burn the tree. Wow, these are really low rolls.
You are not doing the
So-
thing very well.
Well enough. Not enough to burn the tree permanently.
And obviously that's gonna take it, so we'll consider that his burn as well, and that does 40 damage.
The
I'm sorry,
fire
30.
itself is 30, and between the two of them, they each hit once? No, wait.
No, only one hit, right?
I'm going back. Hold on. Connect.
While you guys are figuring that out, Sithis is going to peer down the stairs next to him, looking
Dang
for
it.
anything
Your roll
suspicious.
keeps messing up where I'm going.
Oh, sorry. I won't roll anymore.
No, you're fine. Okay, that's 2 hits. That.
Is there
That's
anything down the
3, so
stairs for
90.
him?
Hey,
What?
David.
That was your roll?
I have an Arcmaster E question. The initial stats for Smolder are 10 damage and 2 if you get burned.
All that's affected by your elementalism.
So does that 2
Yeah.
get bumped by the 20?
Yep.
Holy crap. All right, give me 1 second.
So, yeah, 42 is my roll on seeing if there's anything down there.
Okay, you're peering around the corner, and while you can't see all the way down to the bottom of the stairs, it sounds like there might be someone down there.
All right. Does it look safe enough to travel down?
Give me another roll for that. Do a sneak check.
45.
Also, when it says residual fire damage, it continually take that, or it just stacks on at the end?
It's the next turn basically.
Okay, so it took 90 initial and 22 residual.
Oh, okay.
So 112.
Oops. Oh no, I took it away from the unicorn, not the right. Not the right.
Unicorn.
You don't hurt the uni.
You're a dead unicorn.
Alright, put it back. Sith, you're kind of moving down, but your snaky senses feel there's tingling. You feel like there's definitely danger down there.
All right.
He runs back up. Just kidding.
Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna kind of move. Instead of moving down the stairs, I'm going to move back into this room 2 squares away from the big tree guy and look down the passageway that Dorf was standing in front of.
Okay.
Is there anything down there?
You can see that the passage seems to snake around a little bit and then open out.
Okay, I go down that passage.
Okay. You go all the way down the passage?
Yeah, to where I'm standing right now on the
Okay.
on the map. And I'm going to walk in and I'm going to say to this random person,
Did you know that there's a tree trying to kill people up there?
The individual that you have wandered off from your friends to see is sitting on the bed there. Ooh, come back. And he doesn't seem super disturbed by either you barging into his bedroom or the noise of conflict down the hall. And he just greets you and says, "Hello, neighbor."
We do not live near one another. I do not believe we are in fact neighbors.
Oh. Well, what's your name? I'm Regiers.
It's something to meet you, Regiers. I am Cities. And we have a predicament in the other room. There's a tree trying to kill my, associates. They work for me. One is literally under my control.
Oh. Well, when bad things happen, I always say, look for the helpers. Because there are always helpers.
And I'm assuming that would be you, so can you help us, please?
What are we doing?
I'm trying to take an amulet so a lady can get her man back and somebody live in her house forever, I guess. I don't really know.
It's been a weird day.
It's been quite the predicament.
Well, Sith, can you roll a speech check?
I would love to fail this so hard.
I don't believe you.
Oh, 54. Tofu, can I accept whatever
decent.
roll you come up with?
Please be
I
worse.
hope he
Please be
changes his
worse.
shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little upset you didn't even ask about me, Sith. Well, I
83
could
from
come
Tofu.
with you. Well, I could come with you. But see, the thing is, I only have my house shoes on and my house sweater. And I don't have my going out shoes or my going out sweater. Do you think that would be okay?
I mean, if you can change quickly, I guess if that would make you more dexterous or able, maybe efficient with a blade or something, I would appreciate you helping us kill this beast. Mr. Regiers, right? That's your name?
Yes. And I'm very pleased to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, I guess, under the circumstances. I do need help, so please, if you can help us, that would be great.
You just hear in the background, "Yarp!"
Well, I don't know about killing people, but I'll definitely see what I can do to help. Now, I don't have my shoes because I'm not from here, and I was dragged from my home very surprisingly. So I'll just have to go in my house shoes.
No, just take my shoes. If you need shoes, just take my shoes. If that's gonna be something that lets you help us, just take them. I have scales on my feet. I will be fine.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. You're really good at sharing.
Yes, let's go. Come on, I need the help.
So Regiers comes with a Seth. It's kind of awesome.
Sithis returns with a man wearing a sweater and his shoes to continue to the combat.
Yarp?
I have found somebody named, this is Mr. Rajirs. He is going to help kill this tree.
Oh, are we killing the tree?
We are making it not alive anymore. Hopefully, we are dealing with the situations.
Well, because Tofu... Tofu rolled an 83. Regiers, who is actually a good outsider, is going to very calmly size up the tree. He's really not moving fast at all. He's just kind of coming a little closer.
Maybe a little pep in the step, Mr. Rajirs.
I'm gonna take you to the land of make-believe.
Hey now. He pulls out from you have no idea where a celestial greatsword.
How are you keeping that thing from me?
Oh my.
And he swings it over his head, not really at the tree, but swings it over his head and produces this humming sound. And let's see, all of those actually hit.
Well, those didn't actually roll.
Don't correct her.
No, those are all instant criticals. Let it be. This is so good.
okay.
How did I roll?
It doesn't matter. Just roll with it. Mr.
You
Rogers
wanna
just
die
scored
too.
3 critical hits with a great sword. Let it be.
And each one of those deals 192 damage.
We need this.
Why do I keep on? Except for I'm taking out of the wrong thing again. So the like I said, he takes this sword and it's super weird because he doesn't actually strike the tree. He just spins it over his head, and this humming sound comes from his sword, almost as if there's just this tone, but it's a beautiful tone, and it seems to make your whole body sort of reverberate with this sound, and the tree just stops whomping its arms, and it just sort of crumbles and decays and falls into just a pile of bark on the floor.
You have no power here, Wode.
Ah,
Thank you, Mr. Rajirs. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you are my neighbor.
oh, you're so welcome. I'm really glad we got to meet.
There's a mummy
Very
down the hall.
special.
Do you think you could help us with that too?
I'm going to take this opportunity to heal myself some.
The unicorn's just kind of prancing around, not really sure what to do with himself now.
Mr.
riding
Rajirs,
him.
ride the unicorn to the mummy.
I'm riding him.
Oh, never mind. Serato is riding him. I love that.
Crackers is just gonna go up to Mr. Rogers and just sit on his shoulder.
Oh, hi,
Hello.
neighbor. What's your name?
I'm Crackers.
Crackers. That's a really nice name. I'm Regiers.
You wouldn't happen to have a girlfriend, would you, Regiers?
I don't.
Would you like one?
Is that an offer?
No, the Jolene lady.
Do you know a Jolene, Regiers?
I don't know a Jolene. I was just in my home, and like I said, I was dragged here. They tried to make me as comfortable as possible, and they really did in their own way. But this really isn't my home.
Do we have the home for you then?
Yes, we do.
Let's go retrieve that amulet from the mummy, and then we take you to Jolene, your new girlfriend.
Oh, what amulet is the mummy guarding?
I
One
can't
that
control the unicorn.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Cirado is right. It controls unicorns and this crazy duckling lady.
There you go.
Come with us, Mr. Regiers, to the mummies.
Okay, hold on. Let me reveal the rest of this. There you go.
Oh, it connected. Nope, I've already determined we're going through the mummy with Mr. Regiers. As we're walking down the secret passageway, I'm yelling at the mummy, "You better be prepared, he's got the swinging sword! A singing, swinging sword! He's going to ruin you!"
It is at this point that I hop off the unicorn and send it in on its own.
Just sending that poor Yumi in all by himself. I don't have any way of turning him around.
No worries. While he's doing that, I'm going to run past the mummy fighting the unicorn and Mr. Regiers and try and retrieve the amulet. But I have zombie scurvy with me.
Regiers actually walks up to the mummy as if he's meeting an old friend.
Hey, Type Pastor Joe, welcome to this chaos. Wait, Mr. Rogers says the mummy is an old friend?
He walks up to the mummy as if he's an old friend
Oh my.
and greets him. Oh, hello, neighbor. What are you doing, Sith?
I'm sending Scurvy into the cavern to retrieve the amulet by himself.
Okay, scurvy, zombie scurvy, roll.
Okay. What am I rolling? Flat 100?
Just flat, dude, yeah. Sneak check if you've got it.
Oh. Well, scurvy does. Zombie scurvy.
Zombie Scurvy gets a great roll.
Zombie scurvy does get a great roll, and as far as he can tell, there is absolutely nothing in the zombie's cave. The only thing he can see is that at the back of the cave, it connects down to where Regiers' room was.
We didn't have to deal with this guy at all.
Man, I got ripped off.
I look back at Mr. Regiers and see if he's wearing an amulet.
He is not.
Does the mummy have a medallion on him?
No.
Where is
Mr.
this
Regiers
dang
is
medallion?
the amulet.
You think
What'd you
so, Zombie Scurvy?
Probably not.
So this what happens when he greets the mummy? Does the mummy just greet him back?
Yeah, the mummy looks at him and says, "You're supposed to be in your room. You must be protected.
Mr. Agiers, you were the medallion. Scurvy, zombie scurvy, you were right.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Hop over here with your one zombie leg.
Doink, doink, doink.
Oh my goodness.
So he's the talisman?
Yep.
All right, we're bringing a mummy and Mr. Agiers and the unicorn back to all of them. They all get what they want. The duckling lady gets the unicorn. The medallion goes to Jolene, and she also gets her boyfriend. Okay, fine. Serrano gets the unicorn. Crazy duckling lady gets the mummy. And Mr. Agiers is now Jolene's boyfriend. That's how we sell it. No changing things from this point forward.
Yarp.
Oh dear.
All right,
the
we take
unicorn
everyone
actually
back.
goes out on his own. You don't control the unicorn anymore. He was just there to help you.
No, Serrano, that was your only souvenir from this place.
No, I got a few battle scars.
There you go. You got 3 marks.
All right, how do I mute you guys?
Paper cuts.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Where's 1, 2, 3? I'm missing one of you guys. Oh,
Zombie
there you are.
scurvy, come on, hop with your one leg.
Where are you guys going back to?
We're going back to Jolene.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
There you are.
She threatened to kill us where we stood.
Tofu says to pick up the magical or unicorn rainbow poops.
It's an excellent source of fuel.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty much the end of the adventure.
No, we
Are you
have to
giving-
talk with Jolene.
Jolene. All right, so Jolene's waiting for you in the cave where they've killed the griffin, by the way.
No, Griffin, little man thing,
Yeah,
bird.
they killed the griffin a while ago. I just forgot to tell you about it.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
thought you did.
No, you
'cause
did.
They
You
made
did
the
tell us
comment
about
about
it.
him being delicious.
Yeah, they ate them. They're vampires. What can I say? Oh, there you are. Did you bring me the talisman? I needed to get back my beloved boyfriend.
You haven't changed scenes on us yet, so we are woefully in the dark.
I am sorry, you guys.
It's all
and bloop, there you are.
Yay, there we go. Yes, we come with both of your boyfriends. Actually, there are 3. You have
I was drinking water.
you have zombie scurvy to choose from. You have Mr. Agiers, and you have this mummy. Which one is your boyfriend?
You really?
Zombie scurvy
tree,
can't
you
escape
son
from
of
you
a
very well.
I needed the talisman to get my boyfriend, my beloved boyfriend, to get him back.
All right.
I don't
well,
know who any of these people are. You people are worthless.
the mummy
This
is the
is the last
medallion.
time.
Take the mummy. All right, you have the mummy now.
What am I supposed to do with a mummy? I'm a vampire.
I
need
know,
living
it's like,
creatures.
It's like Hotel Transylvania or something.
You're
But
really
the
not
talisman
good at this.
isn't Regiers. You could go take care of whatever's in the cave. We've already killed everything. It's safe.
Take the mummy with you. He likes to protect things. He might be a better boyfriend than your other one was.
You really are the
We
worst.
cleared it out. It's safe.
You
We
really are
did the job.
worst.
We found the talisman. The talisman's the mummy.
Blah blah blah.
We have to go talk to crazy duckling lady now.
Jolene is pretty disappointed in you, but she's really interested in finding her beloved boyfriend, and so she takes her troops and leaves because she believes that you left the talisman back in the cave and didn't actually bring it out with you.
Joke's on her.
I guess
The
I'll just have to
talisman
go
was
get it
that mummy.
myself.
Scurvy, I really know that you are the talisman. It's okay.
Okay, now you're going back to Auntie Velma.
Yep.
Well, I was thinking we could just skip out.
No, we need to let her know.
That is something
We don't
that
have
you
the
can
talisman
do.
that she wants.
I have an ulterior
If it's
motive
not
here too.
Regiers.
Oh, hello, ducklings. I see you brought the talisman.
We did, and
Thank
I have my one wish.
What's your wish, duckling?
Scurvy leg.
Regiers and Auntie Velma appear to be a pair.
Aw,
They know each other.
that's weird. I don't think I'm comfortable with this right now. And so awkwardly, Sithis simply asks, Scurvy leg lost his ability to make his own decisions. He's zombie Scurvy now. Can you give him back one of his legs?
Oh, of course, duckling. Which leg would you like back, Scurvy?
The missing one.
Can't make own decision.
Don't be smart, duckling. You asked for him to have one of his legs back, and I asked which one.
Fair enough. You're a terrible neighbor. Please return the the leg that's missing.
Oh, I beg to differ. I'm an excellent neighbor. That's why Regiers likes to hang out with me. And so she is something of a powerful enchantress. And she unscurvifies Scurvy.
Yay! You have legs back.
McCoy.
Now,
Yep, you're just like my boy.
so, from what I understand, you don't have scurvy, you have both legs, but you are still a zombie.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, so hold on, I got this.
I've
I
got
know
what
this
I
is-
want now.
I know this is just a one shot, but I gotta make this appropriate. There we go. Save name.
Zombie legs McCoy.
Nice.
Dorf, moral compass, would you like some wishes?
Dorf kind of bashfully kicks at a rock at his feet. He just Narp. Crackers comes and lands on his shoulder. We had a ship, you see. It's no longer a ship.
Oh. Do you need a new ship then, duckling?
I mean, if you could bring the old one back and the dead guy, but if not, we get it.
Oh, you are a precious duckling. When you go out,
raven
hang a
duck.
left, and you'll find your ship and your captain, and your ship is free of ice. But remember, ducklings, it only lasts so long, so you better get in and sail away.
Dorf's eyes like explode open, basically, and he's just looking at you. Yarp?
Scamper along, duckling.
Cirado,
Yarb
get
gives,
your wish in before we leave.
Yarp gives her a big old hug and then just hauls butt out.
You're going the wrong way, Dorf.
It said to the left, right?
Oh, after you get out of the cave, duckling, I'm sorry. Go through
We
the
have to
cave,
take an exit out
hang
of the
left
Cave
at
of
the dancing
Wonders.
Skeleton.
Yarp.
No.
Scurvy like grabs this Dalmatian over here. Boat snack.
Duckling, please don't take my goodness away.
Narp.
Cirado, what is your wish?
Just survival. I'm a simple lizard.
For you, duckling, take this potion of plus 5,000 health.
Aww.
That you will never ever use.
Bye.
Zombie Legs McCoy also has his own personal wish. It's to be alive but still be a zombie. So that I don't have to control him. He can just be Zombie Legs McCoy all day.
Oh. He is controlled by Zombie Legs McCoy.
No, I mean, like, right now I am making him be the undead zombie. Can you make him be his own undead zombie?
Oh, I'm sorry, so sorry, Duckling. Yes, spell of zombie, here you go. Bloop.
All right, thanks. Thanks, crazy duckling lady.
Zombie legs
Did we tell her that her griffin got ate?
No, don't tell her that. She'll get mad and take this all away.
We've worked so hard.
Wait, what did you say?
Nothing, we're going by.
I don't think chat can actually see the rename of McCoy.
No, but
It's blocked by
no.
all of our faces.
now
Zombie
it's free
legs.
zombie legs McCoy. But, one of the other things that Auntie Velma doles out, everybody, is a PDF copy of the Granite Great Axe arc, specifically to Johnny Kyle 904, Tofu Chipmunk, and Can't Deny Gemini. So, congrats, guys. I know that's the giveaway
What's
we
your
were doing
prize for
tonight.
sitting through all of this? Thanks, you
Yeah.
guys.
Say
so we'll
what?
send...
It's worth a retail value of.
Oh yeah, PDF copies of that I think are $10, I want to say. So, just shoot me your emails and I'll reach out to you via Twitch and all that if you're in Discord, and we'll send those ASAP. Guys, let's give a round of quiet applause to Lauren. Golf claps, everybody.
Clap, 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 clap.
Rabble, 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 rabble. Lauren, great job. Seriously, that was a blast. We really appreciate it. Business time in the chat for Lauren, everybody. We will, just for everyone's reference, before we get going, we will not be coming back after stream. We are El Dunno, because we need to be. But also, next week, Ray will be leading a one-shot that is Halloween themed in the spirit of Halloween. So tune in for that. If you're watching, it is literally going to be a haunted house, like gory horror type adventure, but all of the people playing will be playing Care Bears or nondescript,
We are
copyright
literally-
neutral bears.
Copyright neutral Care
Copyright
Bears.
neutral
go.
bears.
So it will be a blast. So again, thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Remember, check us out
Thank you.
on social. Follow everyone. And we will see you guys next week. Have a great week.